Hello and welcome everybody back to Social Sports. Today is obviously quite a special one. It is the Nations League final between Portugal and Spain. It's a big game for both sets of players. Alongside me, we've got two of the sports finalists. We've got Mateo da Gama, 5'5" footballer who's going to America very shortly.
Yes.
And right next to me, we have got Owonke Mteto,
Something.
aka Awarsmant. He was in the comment section last game. If you want to be on the screen next game, be sure to light up the comment section in just a few minutes. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic, thanks.
Good.
You guys excited for the final?
Big game, Portugal, Spain. But like,
100%.
let's hope it's a thrilling game at least.
For sure. So,
Well, I mean, I was just going to ask you, what if you were playing this final? What would your mindset be going into this game? Oh,
Obviously, final, big pressure game, but I feel like I'll try to remain like as calm as possible. When you start panicking, that's when you start making mistakes. So just keep calm mindset. Calm mindset.
100%. And you, Mateo, how would you approach this game?
I'd also say, keep it humble. You know what I'm saying? Got good players on the pitch there, quality players. And, it's a big game. Atmosphere is going to be intense. A lot of eyes watching. And, it's just about not worrying about who's on the opposition, who's on the other side. It's just playing your game and playing to the best of your ability and hoping you can win.
100%. Well, historically, this game has always been a very tight game. The last 5 games has ended in 4 draws and 1 win for Spain. And that win was in late 2022, where it ended 2-1 to Spain. So all the past 5 games between these two sides have been incredibly close. Do you think we might see another very close game today, or will it be a runaway?
It's gonna be very close. I think
Yeah,
it's gonna be very close. It can't be one sided. This is not gonna be one sided.
100%. Well, I mean, if we look at the field, I mean, one of the biggest talking points before today's game has been the old versus the young, the old generation versus the new generation. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo pushing, he's almost 41 actually. He turned 40 just about 3 months ago. And then, of course, Lamine Yamal, 17 years of age. No wonder. What do you think? Obviously, two very different walks of life, two very different careers up until this point. What do you think is going through each of their minds respectively?
No, I mean more than double his age. But I saw Ronaldo. He had this recently went on an interview, and then apparently he was asked about Lamine Yamal, and he was praising Lamine. So I'm glad that he doesn't have anything against Lamine. So
100%.
yeah, hopefully they go against each other.
And you, Mateo, what are your thoughts between the two?
Yeah, I mean, you've got one of the best players ever to touch the football pitch, and then one of the best up and coming players we've ever seen. And it's definitely going to be exciting. 100% one that's going to be for the history, but for sure, I think regardless of the result, I think just having Lamine and then Ronaldo, it's just that alone is mind-boggling for many, and including myself. And I'm super excited to see how each of them get going.
Well, 100%. I mean, this is the first time these two will grace the field together, and it could also potentially be the last. I mean, as we spoke about Ronaldo's age, almost 41 years old. There's not many more years he can play. Right? I think Yamal, obviously, he's only 17. He's still got a good 18, 20 years left on him. And if he pushes to Ronaldo's age, he's still got another 24 years on him. So still a long career ahead of him. But just what do you think is still to come from Lamine Yamal?
Should I go first? Start? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's still early to say. You never know what football. You never know how life works or how football works. God forbid he gets an injury or um, falls off, as they say. But hopefully he doesn't, because he's an exciting player and still got many years left in him. A lot of years for sure. So he's destined for greatness. He's already set a good foundation for himself, and it's only up from there, really.
100%. But I mean, Yamal's already won an international trophy with Spain, of course, the Euros last year. If he wins this, it will be his second international trophy, and his fourth trophy for this year alone. It's obviously some crazy stats for a 17-year-old. And people have obviously put him as favourite for the Ballon d'Or for that reason. And do you think if he wins this game, it's done and dusted, or do you think there's still a chance for another team?
Yeah, no, I feel like if he does win this game, winning the UEFA Nations League, I feel like it's a really puts him up there
Yeah.
for Ballon d'Or contenders, but then I just feel like maybe he's too young. He's just too young to be put up with that on that stages.
100%. No, I mean that is a huge talking point throughout the media throughout the past few weeks. Is he too young to become a Ballon d'Or winner? Will it get to his head? But then again, also a fantastic player. Like we said, he's got a great mentality, and in finals like this, he always shows that he's got that strong mentality. So, Matteo, do you think that that him winning a Ballon d'Or could potentially throw him off a bit?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, and to be honest, I don't actually think it would. I mean, we've seen him already achieve so many amazing accolades and achieve so much already in his career. And, he's done the thing where he's dyed his hair, danced on TikTok, but he still goes and he scores, and he still goes and he's consistent, he still goes and performs. So, I mean, people have argued that he's sort of become a little bit arrogant, but I mean, he still backs, he talks the talk, but he walks the walk as well.
100%.
So, I don't feel like it would. If anything, I feel like that would push him more, to achieve more, to
100%.
more trophies, more goals, and just become a better player.
Well, 100%. And I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. He's obviously got some of that experience in the bag. Also, people label him as arrogant throughout the years. What do you think his mindset is going into this next game?
Ronaldo is, I wouldn't say Ronaldo's an arrogant person, but I feel like he has a amazing mindset, one of the best mindset known to human. But I just feel like no, definitely he's not arrogant at all, but he's more motivational kind of player. One of the greatest of all time. Nothing bad I can say about Ronaldo.
Well, I mean, it's potentially one of the last finals of his career. How do you think he in particular would line up for this game? Speaking about him being a motivational player, how do you think he would rile up the dressing room before kickoff?
He's probably the most experienced player in that dressing room. So 100%, he's the man to go for any type of motivation, especially going to this type of final.
And he's a captain as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's the man.
Well, I mean, looking at the lineups, which we'll have a look in just a few minutes. The rest of the Portuguese squad is relatively young. Majority of the players, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 2 players that are over 30, and one of them is Cristiano Ronaldo, who's over 40. So, relatively young team. We saw last week Francesco Conceição, also only 21 years old, scoring the match winner against Germany. So obviously that's a player who's very young, just about 20 years younger than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Probably looked up to Ronaldo as he was growing up. So
Yeah.
what do you think it's like for these young players who get the chance to play a final with their footballing idol, Ted?
I'll definitely say it's, I mean, having someone that you can look up to like that, especially not just anyone, Ronaldo. It's a lead out the dressing room, it's a lead on the pitch. I mean, it'll only do good for them, for the game, and I mean, for the rest of their careers. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, if we look at the two sides, their history in the past 5 games, Portugal have won 3, drawn 1, and lost 1. Obviously, the most recent being a semi-final win over Germany, 2-1 on Wednesday night. What are your thoughts on that game? Obviously, coming from behind, Germany cracked open their defense very, very calmly, but they didn't panic and they came back. What do you think that shows going into this game?
Very disappointing performance from Germany. I feel like they could have done way better. But Portugal, they deserve to be in this final. Hopefully, they'll play to a better standard. Portugal-Germany game wasn't a very good game in terms of quality.
For both teams.
Yes, so hopefully they don't look at that game too much going into this game, because Spain is coming with quality game. So if they're basing it off the previous game, Portugal out.
So, well, I mean, we just spoke about Spain coming with a lot of attack, a lot of energy. I mean, they just beat France 5-4. They did let it slip a little bit towards the end, but overall, a fantastic attacking performance from Spain in the semi-final, beating France. What are your thoughts on that game?
Very entertaining. Any goal is a 9-goal thriller. It's awesome to watch. You did mention it's slipping away there. Who's that centre back that they
Vivian.
Vivian, yeah. I mean, defensively, Spain, I mean, towards the end of the game, and to be honest, for the most part, weren't really too great. I mean, attacking, I need to complain. They scored 5 goals. But I mean, defensively, I mean, you'd expect them to do well. Ruben Diaz, but I mean, they're not really too great defensively. So I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
100%. I mean, if we look at the rest of Spain's last 5 games, they've won 4 and drawn 1. So, I mean, very, very strong record. They're undefeated in their last 5 games. And I mean, that goes to show, obviously, European champions last year. And they're just a great unit, very strong unit. So do you think that they are unbreakable, or do you think today they may be a little bit fragile?
Of course, Spain. This is by far the golden generation. It's a very young team. Bit of inexperience, but very quality, high quality team. Very attacking, very solid attack. And as Mateo said, could do better in the defense. But they're a good team, and I feel like they could take this game. I feel like they will.
Well, that's good. Well, I mean, we'll get to the predictions in just a bit, so you can keep your score. You can start thinking about that. But I mean, on this field, obviously, 22 players. There are a lot of matchups. I mean, we saw the Champions League being lifted just a week ago, in the stadium, the Allianz Arena, where the final will be being played tonight. And Portugal have 3 players in the starting lineup who won that Champions League. Obviously, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha. I can't think of Gonzalo Ramos.
Yes.
There's a lot of Portuguese players in the PSG side that won, whereas there's only one Spanish player who won, and that's being Fabian Ruiz, who isn't even starting this game. Do you think that will have an impact on this game, considering that these guys are fresh off a European victory and now they're going into an international European final? Do you think they're going to carry that momentum?
Should I touch on that? Okay. I would say, I mean, it really depends on the player. It could and it also couldn't. I mean, it could because, it could probably win a trophy now, so they're going to become complacent. But at the same time, there are players that have strong mindsets and will not let that, get to their head. But I mean, knowing the players, even though they are young, I mean, they are quite mature. You can see where they carry themselves on and off the pitch. So, and just based off of that, I don't think it will affect them too much. If anything, it could give them more drive to wanna win more, and yeah, come over with a victory as well.
Well, I mean, another thing to look forward to in just about a week's time, we'll be watching the Club World Cup. Of course, many of these players play for the big clubs in Europe, and therefore they'll be going to America for the Club World Cup. And therefore, do you think there will be a little bit of energy conservation, or maybe a little bit of not 100% pushing throughout the game in almost preservation for that tournament? Okay.
I'd say players would take this final definitely full, full go at it. I don't think in terms of conservation, no, not really, because this is a United Nations final. Doesn't happen annually. It's not very common to make a final like this. So no, I don't think they would be going into the game with that type of conservation mindset.
Well, I mean, the Club World Cup is the prize pool for the winners is £120 million. Obviously, a huge amount of money, and of course, that only happens once every 4 years. So, do you think that the clubs may intervene with some of the international players, almost discouraging them from giving their all to Everton?
I wouldn't think so. Because it's not the right thing to do at the same time, but also I feel like regardless of whether they do encourage players to do that, I don't think the players would. I mean, I think they'll still give it all. I mean, their mindset, and most of the time they are encouraged to give it all in almost any game, unless it's a friendly or something along those lines. So no, I don't think so.
All right, cool. I mean, we spoke about matchups just a little while ago, and the two midfield maestros of this season, Vitinha and Pedri, get a matchup in the middle of the park today. Who do you think might get the better of their counterparts, and who do you think may, and how big an impact do you think them getting the better of their counterpart will have on this game? The start of the one game.
I'm a big fan of Pedri, so I may sound a bit too biased, but I'd say Pedri is going to dominate that midfield. Vitinha obviously is a great player, but I'm a huge fan of Pedri, so I'd love for Pedri to dominate that midfield.
And what impact do you think if Pedri can dominate the midfield? Do you think that will be the game changer today?
It could be, but obviously it'll have major control of how the game goes, but then it goes down to the scoreline at the end of the game, so attack as well.
100%.
Pedri, I'd love for him to have a good game.
And you, Matteo, who do you think he's going to get the best of each other?
I mean, it really depends whose day is, who's really hungry for it more. Both really class, and to be honest, for me, I feel like realistically both same level. I'm not too much of a Asia fan of a team. You know, for me, they're equal. They're both amazing players, a joy to watch. And I mean, it really depends whose day it is today, who's willing to win it more, and we'll see who that is today.
100%. I mean, Vitinha coming off of a Champions League victory, obviously very calm and composed on the ball. But Pedri as well also had a great season at Barcelona, won the best midfield award, and as well he also scored in the semi-final against France after a brilliant, well-worked set-up goal. Do you think that momentum will carry on into this game?
Yeah, momentum from previous games does sort of confidence booster.
Have an
I do
impact.
feel like it does have a positive impact. So, but every game, football players go into that game wanting to do their best, not necessarily trying to look at the previous game and be like, oh, what can I? They obviously go into the game with the intention of being the very best. So,
100%. Well, I mean, the second matchup I've got here is Cristiano Ronaldo versus Dean Hayson. Dean Hayson obviously scoring or joining Real Madrid now from Bournemouth at this transfer window. Ronaldo played at Madrid a little while back, 7 years ago, and today he gets a chance against yet another young generation. Dean Hayson only 21 years old, Ronaldo 40. That's a 19-year age gap. Do you think Ronaldo could get the better of this young and talented centre back?
I mean, Ronaldo does have his on and off days nowadays, doesn't he? You can see the age is getting to him. But with that being said, I mean, he still scored last game as well and put up a fairly good performance. But I mean, Dean Hayson's also, we shouldn't write him off. You know, he's really good, very composed for his age, very smart, very aware. You know, IQ's there. So, unfortunately, I can't really say who would come out on top, but it's definitely one I'd be looking out for and be willing to watch and will be entertaining for sure.
100%. I mean, the biggest matchup of today's game, we left it till last. Lamine Yamal, 17-year-old wonder kid, versus Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch has had a fantastic season, locking up players like Mohamed Salah. He also got the best of Marcus Thuram throughout the Champions League final. Nuno Mensch has had a fantastic season at a fullback, and now he's coming against a fantastic right winger. Also, both of them packed with confidence. Both of them have a lot to prove. Who do you think might get the best of that, and what would cause that person to get the best?
To be honest, the same way Bonk is a fan of Pedri, I'm a big fan of Lamine Yamal. But that being said, I'm not going to write off Nuno Mendes or Nuno Mensch. But I do think, you know, Lamine has showed time and time again against any defender and anyone that he comes across that he hasn't beaten grass, to be honest. So I feel like Lamine Yamal is definitely going to come on top of that, you know, that duel.
But I mean, well, if for instance Nuno Mensch does get the best of Lamine Yamal, does that take a huge element of Spain's game away, and could it potentially cost them the game?
I definitely say so because I mean Lamine Yamal, we've seen throughout, you know, the games that Spain have played, where they started Yamal, that he's very instrumental in many of the games and does play a big part. If, to be honest, the most important part, you can see that they do tend to feed Yamal and allow him to go forward, allow him, you know, they do all of that. So I mean, if Lamine Yamal is taking out the game, I do think that it could be very detrimental for Spain. But you know, there are still other class players in other positions, and I do feel like that, you know, knowing Spain and knowing how this smart bunch of players are, they will definitely come up with something to try and, you know, compromise that.
100%. Well, I mean, I think that's the biggest matchup of today. Whoever comes out on top of that will surely be the differential for either of their teams. Let's have a look at the lineups while we're here, with just 8 minutes to go. Starting off with the Portuguese lineup, we have Diego Costa in goal, Nuno Mensch, Gonzalo Inácio, and Ruben Diaz at the back, and they'll be playing João Neves at right back. We saw that work quite well in the semi-final against Germany. He didn't play the full game, but he did very well there. In the middle, we have Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, and Bernardo Silva. Let's stop there and talk about Bruno Fernandes coming off quite a difficult season with Manchester United. How eager do you think he'll be to win a trophy today?
I'm a Manchester United fan, obviously. Bruno Fernandes, wonderful, amazing, brilliant player. He's very, very, he's a go-getter. He loves winning, doesn't hates losing. So I feel like he's gonna definitely wanna have a go and definitely wanna win this game, 100%. So I just hope the best for Fernandez, but then there's also Spanish team. But Fernandez, Bernardo as well, Bernardo high quality player.
Well, I mean, speaking about Bernardo, he's had quite a difficult season at City. It's obviously a trophyless season as well. Do you think that will give him the motivation to do a better job than what he's been doing this season?
I think so. Not having winning anything, but at the same time, you could also argue that he is demotivated. He is so it could impact his mentally or his mental negatively. But you'll see he is an experienced player, and he has won before. He has won trophies before. Um, but I do definitely think I have a feeling it will be very instrumental today in Portugal and how they play.
100%. I mean, well, looking at the front three, we've got Pedro Neto on the left, had a great game against Germany. Cristiano Ronaldo, captain up front. And on the right, it's their only change for this game. They're bringing on Francisco Conceição instead of Trincao, who started last game. Obviously, Francesco Conceição came off the bench and scored a fantastic goal to get Portugal back into the game. Do you think he can do that from the beginning today?
Yeah, I feel like the attack, I mean, him coming into starting into final is just obviously pressure moments, but I feel like he's a very good player. Like he's gonna want to prove himself. I see why he should have started this final instead of Carl, but yeah, we'll see how he plays.
100%. I mean, let's look at the away lineup being Spain. Obviously, this game's being played in Germany, so both teams are technically away, but Spain is being classified the away team for today. And in goals, we have Unai Simon. It looks like we have Mingueza, Lenormand, Dean Hayson, Cucurella all at the back. Mingueza is quite an interesting addition because he did not start last game. And then in the middle, we have Martin Zubimendi off to Arsenal this season. Fabian Ruiz, Champions League winner, and Pedri. Obviously, that's a fantastic midfield. With a they've disincluded Mikel Merino in the middle. Obviously, Merino scored the second goal for Spain. Do you think that might have an effect bringing in Martin Zubimendi over Mikel Merino?
Yeah, obviously, I feel like just like how I said with the Conceição and Trincao situation, these players are gonna want to go into the game, wanting to prove themselves as to why they had to start this
Yeah.
game instead of an alternative
There's going to be a lot of eyes on this
Yeah.
game.
100%. I mean, an unchanged front three of Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams, and then up front we have Martin Oyarzabal. Obviously, that's fantastic front three, and we know that Spain like to use their wings a lot. I rate Nico Williams incredibly highly, and I don't think he gets enough credit for what he does. So he's a fantastic player, and I think that's somebody that we definitely need to keep an eye on today.
Absolutely agree.
Well, with that being said, we have 4 minutes before kickoff. Let's try and get some predictions going. Matteo, what are your predictions for today?
I feel like both teams are going to score, but I do feel like Spain will come out on top. I predict 3-1 win for Spain.
Very interesting. And you, okay?
I'd say a bit less one-sided. I'd say maybe 2-1 to Spain.
2-1 to Spain. Well, I have to agree with Matteo. I also have to say 3-1 to Spain. Unfortunately, I don't see Portugal coming out alive with this one. But that being said, it is a final, and we know that anything can happen in a final, specifically an international final. Here we go. 4 minutes to go. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in 5. We are back for the start of this Nations League final here in Munich, the Allianz Arena, Portugal versus Spain. Portugal to kick off, and they play it back to Diego Costa. Let's go, lads.
That's like perfect timing. That was perfect.
I hope the
18
game is
players are-
entertaining, bro.
Same.
Game is not entertaining.
Sure to let us know who you think is going to win in the live chat. As Spain come on the attack with Lamine Yamal, Vitinha to win the ball.
There's a little more false nine like
Ronaldo.
for example.
With album.
Ronaldo. He just goes wherever. I think he's very free line.
Yeah.
Very much free roam.
Bring the false nine.
Bring me up. Who?
False nine. Hurricane.
Oh, Firmino type.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conceição to João Neves. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Vitinha almost setting up a fantastic play. It's called back for a foul.
Pretty close there. No, With the sound on the floor, looks fine, huh?
What?
Cucurella trying to slap Conceição.
Portugal in possession. It looks what's working very well with João Neves playing at right back is he can join in the middle when they're on attack and he can join in defense when they're
Inverted fullback.
Yeah, it's very, very good. And they rob Nico Williams of the ball.
Bruno.
Brilliant by Bruno Fernandes.
I love Bruno. I want an amazing performance from Bruno, but then from Pedro as well. So I don't know.
You could get two performances.
No, but
If it's 2-1.
yeah.
Who is going to score? You said 3-1. What's your reason to score Portugal and Spain?
I think Ronaldo will score for Portugal. I think it will be a penalty. And then if for Spain, I think Nico Williams will score one and Lamine Yamal will score two. But I saw this interesting post that said it was almost like a time traveling joke thingy that said Portugal are going to win this thing by 4. Which, if that happens, it said that Ronaldo will score a penalty in the 4th minute. So, I mean, there's still a chance, but very unlikely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even on attack. And yet
Just the
Ronaldo.
best.
Imagine.
By Ronaldo, wasn't it?
There's Pedro Neto. Can he win a corner?
I would have allowed him.
Yeah, we can. Oh, misfired by Pedro Neto. Might be a corner. Corner for Portugal. Is this the chance where Ronaldo's obviously very good in the air? Do you think he could dominate in the box? No. Did not see his jump in the semi.
I think Ronaldo's gonna be quiet this game.
Comes the corner.
It'll
Is that Bruno taking it?
Bruno crosses it in. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a beautiful set play. Goodness. Portugal almost score narrowly wide by João Neves after great work in a set piece. It's actually good. Portugal definitely doing work on the training ground for set pieces.
Can't go back in. Massimo with the ball. Mason. Pereira being good again. Why is he being good?
In the 2024 Euros, he did a handball that wasn't given a penalty against Germany and it ended up knocking him out. Because this is in Germany, the German fans aren't very happy with him.
But then blame the VAR on the refs, not him. You know what I mean?
Well, here's Marco Greer. Crosses it in. Cleared.
Oh, that's all
Fabian.
Oh, beautiful.
Greer cuts it back. Poor pass. Vitinha has the ball. Back with Diego Costa and boots it away.
This is a beautiful couple of minutes from Fabian.
Oh, Fabian and Vitinha.
If Spain win this game, it will be Dean Ayson's first trophy.
You win a lot more at Real Madrid.
Really? Barca, bro. Sabasa. Buffalo.
Poor pass there by Fabian Ruiz, and it goes up for a throw it in the attacking third for Portugal. Actually looks old.
How old are you?
28.
26, 27?
Spanish throw. Prepared to take back to Hoyson, back to Unai Simon. And Unai Simon, under pressure by Ronaldo, puts it up for another throw in the attacking third for Portugal. So far, it's been both sided.
I look like that future thing from the future is wrong.
Here's Nuno Mendes. The mean should be dropping back in Alpine. Nico Williams dropping very deep there. Spain in possession.
We should have put the zero there. Home cocktail. Those are probably no no lie. You give me that.
Here we go. Here's Nico Williams on the attack. Good pass. Will you get there? Oyarzabal will, and it's a corner to Spain.
Spain obviously dominating position.
Isn't shaky though. Isn't shaky. It's only 10 minutes to him.
Here's the minimal. Will he have a shot? Good pass. Just too high, unfortunately. Nico Williams covers up.
Williams doing well to get back in. Yes.
It looks like they've updated his role from the semi-final. They're playing him a bit further back.
See the Mina and Nico Williams is top size. Mina on the left wing now.
Should be a foul, unfortunately not. Oh, there we go. Ronaldo. Bruno.
Ronaldo dispossessed, makes a mistake. Counter attacking Spain. And Lamine wins the ball inside the box.
On Nuno Mendes, and Nuno Mendes wins that battle first time around. And then he loses
Brilliant work from Lamine.
it. He dives, and it is a free kick to Spain on the edge of the box. Wow.
Yo. Staring Bruno down. The ref is not taking nonsense from Bruno Fernandes. Even for United, I don't know if you watch, he loves complaining.
Yeah.
Bruno loves complaining. That's a foul.
Yeah, that's different.
I love that dude.
That's even a yellow card.
But it can't get too much.
It can get too much.
Should be yellow, right?
I don't see them scoring this though. They'll cross it in.
They don't have numbers for the cross though.
They
I
don't
don't see the Portugal's overloading.
Spain doesn't have free kick takers.
The me's gonna travel. You have to. This bonus, you have to. You guys laughing at me because I'm bringing up a shot to lift my fingers. Jason, jeez.
It's gonna be a cross watch. Oh wow. Ah. Horrible free kick by Lamine Yamal.
Ooh. Jason with a good ball to Nico Williams. What a pass.
And Pedri. Oh, just wide. Should have scored that, I feel.
Yeah. Good play. Hazel. What a pass.
I feel like from there he comes a little bit more power, don't you think? I mean, he had the time.
He could have even taken a touch, to be honest with you. Hello, Sabi. Horrible that you can't be here.
Coleman is higher.
I think that's a compliment.
How are you feeling, Sabi, in the chat?
Might have to delete the comment, bro.
Why?
Never know what YouTube guidelines. Drag is gone.
YouTube is watching this. Sabi knows. Oh, okay, so off dead. What do you have?
Haha. Yeah. Lulu lighty. Lulu.
Okay, bro.
Nico Williams, Spain utilizing him quite a lot now.
Yeah, you.
When Corella making an overlapping run.
Oh! Nico Williams almost scored a great goal.
For what?
Deleted his comment.
Yes.
Nico Williams just completed his best scoring season for Bilbao this season. Obviously, they reached the semi-finals of the Europa League, or being knocked out to Manchester United, waiting to lose the final.
Nathan driving into space.
For a touch there by Pedri.
So far, Dean Nason's been incredible.
Yeah, but Nuno Mendes, like I said, he's also at a top performance. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo on the left, rolling back the years. Okay, buddy. What are your thoughts on that statement?
I'm a 95, but this was a horrible season. Horrible. Absolutely disgraceful.
We finished 15.
Yeah.
Good day, man.
Yellow card already dished out for Ignacio.
That's good for you, isn't it?
It's wonderful. I need 4 more.
Yeah. Bet
How do you bet on yellow cards?
Like a banker, it's a final. They're obviously going crazy, specifically if they're losing by 1 goal.
No, but previous game as well.
Yes, it's a semi. Any knockout game, there's aggression is high. Banker. Was Amarin in or out? Good question.
I feel like he does deserve just a bit more time.
How much time?
I don't know.
If I can just-
you want to be very prolific.
Can I say?
At least
Hold on.
another season.
I have an actual take on it. Even though you didn't ask me, Savia, I don't care. I personally believe this thing of chopping and changing managers. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You saw with Liverpool, their season or their winning season in the glory days didn't just come within a season or overnight. So wanting a coach to come in and then wanting results that same season when you can't even sign the players you want to sign and actually be there and be established. I mean, it's unfair to him as well. Bro.
Yeah, no.
I think he needs time. Good things take time, as they say.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now I don't care. Matt didn't answer. Good grammar there. No, just don't know what to say.
No, but Amorim in. Amorim in.
Oh, good play. Spain driving into the
Oh, look at Williams.
Lean on the ball.
Minimal cut in, passes. And it's
Ball.
a goal.
Spain have scored.
Zubimendi. 20 minutes in. And we have our first goal. Wow. Such a mess at the back for Portugal, has to be said. But
Mason is so tall, bro. What is it, like 6'5"?
I believe so, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Whose assist is that?
It wasn't an assist, it was just bouncing around. Lamine crosses it in.
Oyarta, man.
Barbel plays it too.
Pedri. Oh, no, that's Zubimendi. Zubimendi to Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. That's a ball from the
Flips it in. And then Inacho tries to clear, and João Neves ends up passing it right into the path. Oh, what was that? It might have a look. See, that's the issue.
miscommunication between João Neves and
The goalkeeper is. But they will be having a look.
Patricia?
They will be. It's Diego Costa. They will be having a check if Ruben Diaz was pushed. Referee is having a look. And it's a goal. Goal stands.
Stands.
Should Ronaldo retire from Portugal if he loses tonight? Even if he should, he won't. He'll play the World Cup next year. Regardless. His age is definitely showing, 100%.
He does. No, in his face.
No,
He doesn't look 40.
Looks like
He doesn't look 40, but this last year, bro, his age in his face. Bro. He needs Botox for life. Sabia, are you Amorim in or out? You didn't even tell us your opinion. Imagine this guy just left.
one of the oldest guys.
That's too much, man.
Amorim,
I agree.
Do you think Amorim has a potential to stay on as long as Sir Alex did? If he is given the time. Why don't you think so again?
If we give him in and then result is
If
changing. If we give him in and results don't change, why?
Well, what if they do?
I don't know.
Do you think Manchester United could ever be relegated?
Yes.
No.
Yes. We are dreadful.
Destroy football? Yes. I don't think it would bother football too much, I'll be real with you.
No, it would destroy people.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, it would.
How?
United. This is Manchester United we're talking about.
Get them away. That's why I asked.
Manchester United will keep its name.
Arguably second greatest club of all time.
Oh, here comes Nico Williams on the attack. Will he get a shot away? He won't, and it's a goal kick.
Ruben
Fantastic
Diaz, great
defending by Ruben
defending,
Diaz.
muscles him off the ball. Who played that pass?
There, good answer there, Savi. 25 minutes have passed. Spain completed 150 passes, whereas Portugal only 65. That shows how much Spain dominated possession. But here comes Portugal in the attack. Good work there by Vitinha, and Cristiano Ronaldo will get there first. No flag for now.
Been checking back.
Good pass. Here's Nuno
To
Mendes.
the box now. Shoot.
Shot!
What a goal.
Nuno Mendes.
What did we check offside though?
How
Ronaldo was playing.
many times have we seen Nuno Mendes do that for PSG?
Good goal.
Fantastic. Fullback is always the fullback. He gives extra numbers in the attack, and he scored a fantastic goal there.
We're gonna have to check though.
They will.
You can see where Thal was protesting.
100%.
Ronaldo might have been offside. He might have been offside.
But was that directly influenced, or did they lose the ball before? Oh. Did you see this up there?
Tried to do the offside trap, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure of that. Caught him. This is a great pass to pick up Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes making a run.
What a goal. Fantastic. Look at this. Boom. And across the goalkeeper's body. That would hit him with power. But will it be offside?
I don't think they'll go that far back.
I also don't think they will. It wasn't a direct pass. What a volley. They are having a look. You see what he did? That was mad condescending. If this stands, it will be Nuno Mendes' first international goal. They are still having a check. 27 minutes in the score. Currently 1-0 to Spain. And it's a goal.
Goal stands.
1-1.
Ronaldo into a double.
1-1.
He's not arrogant, eh?
Goal stands. It's 1-1. Nuno Mendes has his first international goal for Portugal. And wow. I mean, we spoke about the duel between Nuno Mendes and Lamine Yamal before the game. We did not think it would be Nuno Mendes attacking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great goal there.
You have to give praise to Neto for the pass as well.
100%.
Held onto the ball, his patience, and picked out a beautiful pass there.
It's 1-1, and I mean, this might be more tight than what we initially expected.
You just have to love when it's entertaining.
48 minutes in, and the score stays, or currently is 1-1. Wow, Spain are pushing really well. Good work. Good pass by Neto.
Oh, good ball from Lamine.
Oh, Diogo Costa just hasn't settled in.
Oh.
Oh wow,
Indeed, and
that was so close.
March. Oh,
Centimeters.
very unlucky then.
Portugal's passing hasn't been great. Savi, who do you think is going to win it by what score?
Tell them our predictions.
Oh, predictions. Mateo and I said 3-1 to
3-1.
Spain. He
3-1.
said 2-1 to Spain.
2-1. All to Spain. I think Spain's going to win, bro.
I wish Neto would play like this for Chelsea. 4-1 Spain. Passing has been horrible by Portugal. 30 minutes have gone 1/3 of the game, and it's 1-1. What a final so far. Oh, long pass over. Whoa. Couldn't just get there now. Good came back with nice one. Dean Haysom hasn't shown his inexperience here. He's really been so calm.
And the passes have been playing. Speaking of passes, look at that.
Looks a little offside. Let's still have a look later. Here's Nico Williams. Corner for Portugal.
He's been playing well.
Well, he did kind of cost the first goal. To be fair.
To be fair, Lemina also got dispossessed at some point. For the most part, it's been a good game.
It's crazy to think that if Portugal were to win it here, it would be his second trophy in just a week in the stadium. Pedri, good cross. Great cross. Defending all over the show.
See Lemina and Nico, I think I've swapped again.
It looks like they swap with the
corners. They interchange every time.
I mean, that's what we saw with PSG last weekend. It worked very well. Oh, what a challenge. Throw-in. The mean hasn't had an immediate impact in this final, it must be said. Been dispossessed quite a few times. And do you think that might be a little bit of inexperience showing? Obviously, he hasn't played that many finals in his career.
Looks of having such a patient.
Don't hurt me.
Don't violate my life. My tennis less skip past it.
You get what I mean. You get what I mean. You get what I mean.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
fine.
okay, he's still been putting in some crazy passes. I mean, he did get dispossessed by Nuno Mendes and won it back. One free kick. So,
And they missed the free kick, of course. Let's not forget that.
yeah, but I mean, for the
Oh, that's a foul, and that should be a yellow card. Come on, lads. Fabian Ruiz booked. Five. 4.5 or more. Pedro Neto has been playing so well throughout this tournament, even in the semi-final.
very, very underrated player.
100%. Doesn't play like that for Chelsea, though. That's nice.
Holding 10,
World class.
but overcooked. Fernandes should be doing better there. What's in his performance, lads?
I mean, he's hasn't had the greatest performance yet.
Still early to say.
It's still early, yes. It didn't look like Ruben Diaz even protested that goal. This was beautiful. Oh, so much power.
So much.
The goalkeeper didn't even get halfway down. By the time it was in the net. Do you think Nuno Mendes has had the edge over Yamal in the beginning of this game, first 35 minutes?
I would have to disagree. I feel like it's been fair. I feel like it's been a fair battle. But at the same time, remember, Lemina's also swapping sides. So,
Yeah.
but the 3 or 4 occasions they haven't met with each other, it's been fairly 50-50, to be honest.
100%. Well, I mean, that is. I'm not sure if they're switching sides because Lamine is struggling against Nuno. But if that is the case, it will definitely give Nuno Mendes confidence, knowing that Lamine Yamal, the big name Lamine Yamal, is fearing him in a final. So I don't know if that would be the right move from Spain to switch them completely. I know that they are interchanging, but I think they've got to give Lamine Yamal the confidence and trust that he can take him on. And Jean Neves back to Bernardo Silva. Sabi, you still in the chat, bro?
Sabi, who's your favorite to win Ballon d'Or currently?
I've got a question. If Portugal win this final, do you think Vitinha has a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or? He won the Champions League. Okay.
You only realize now?
Do you think if Vitinha win or Portugal win this, Vitinha's got a chance of a Ballon d'Or? Because then he's won everything that he's played in this season. Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I definitely say so. But what's funny is a lot of the time they don't even consider him for like in the top five. But
I think that they're looking at stats. His stats aren't
Yeah.
great, but he's instrumental in all the teams he plays for.
But I mean, even with that being said, in terms of stats, I mean,
Dembele, no question.
Dembele,
I think that was discontinued in the semis. To be fair, he ghosted in the semis.
he's probably one of those guys who think Due is better than Yamal.
Sabi, who do you think better, Due or Yamal?
Such a forced debate, though.
Yeah.
One's competing for Golden Boy at 19, one's for Ballon d'Or at 17. Come on. Let's not be silly now. Just let Dembele, no question. I would honestly argue,
No question is
nah, Rafinha is at the edge of Dembele, to be honest.
How does something?
I have no clue. Just club alone. Club alone.
Bio.
Bio.
Oh.
Yeah, delete it. Here's how much Martinez improved. And Wolves, very mediocre. First season at PSG, awful.
Okay.
So Rafinha just doesn't exist. For me,
What are your thoughts on Rafinha?
for me, it's
Sabi?
between Rafinha and Yamal.
I don't think they're going to give it to Yamal. And if they do, I don't know. Like you said, I think he's a bit young. But that might also be a reason for them to give it to him. They want to be like, oh, we got the youngest. I don't know.
We'd be 18 by then, right? Crazy.
No, it'd be 17 still.
No?
Yeah, because his birthday's in Feb. Is it not?
July.
July?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, yes,
He's
you're right.
2007.
He's 18 then, yeah.
Crazy.
This has been end-to-end stuff here. Yes, Pedri. Close down quickly. Still remains on the ball.
That's brilliant for Pedri. Hold up the ball, let me get back into the
Love Rafinha, but let's be real, we know he has no chance.
No chances.
I
No chances, man.
think he's in the debate. He'll be top 3.
Top 3. Top 5.
Who's top 3?
Lamine, Dembele, and no, Lamine, Dembele, and
You say
Vitinha.
Dembele.
No, Lamine, Dembele, Vitinha.
Okay. Do you think Salah's top 5? I love how people just completely forgot about Salah and no shots.
Yeah, because at some point he was in UCL and FA Cup, but then they were close in the same week. To be honest,
But I mean, he broke just about every Premier League record you could break. Pretty crazy.
fumbled so many other things. But I'm saying, my opinion is Lamine. I'll say Lamine, Dembele, Rafinha, then Vitinha, Salah. Those are my top 5.
I agree.
Who I say Rashford for?
6. Top 10 at least.
Nah, she's go for Villa.
What about
So go for Villa.
Ter Stegen? Do you think Ter Stegen's going to make it top five?
Oh, you love to stay good.
Bro,
Tommy, be real with me. Do you think Ter Stegen is top 10 goalkeepers of all time? Just say yes or no. I don't need an explanation.
Let's see. Top 5, Dembele, Yamal, Salah, Rafinha, Bettina.
Agree.
But you said agree to mine as well.
Yes, you said the
said
exact
the
same.
yeah.
Well, I did not say that.
Not in order.
order.
Like, I'm just saying, like in general. Those are the
I
top
thought you
five.
said in order. I was like,
No,
you
no.
just don't.
In top 5, that's.
No, you should do that. Stop clip farming.
What opinion?
You know, clip farming is
Then?
like out of nowhere. Like you just have like an outrageous football take.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
you clip it on now. You just clip that and then you post it on the reel.
Ter Stegen.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
What are you telling me?
Allah is not better
Top
than.
10.
Get it?
Yeah,
He's joking. He's joking.
you said top 10. You said top 10.
So this guy said top 10 goalkeepers of all time. Ter Stegen's in it.
Yes, I'm being serious. I'm being genuine.
Boom, serious. The guy started playing national team this year because Neuer's out.
Let me with the ball. Right wing. Bezzo, love. Oh, intercepted. Yes. Tina has been everywhere.
A lot of space for Yamal. Surely he's going to shoot. What do you mean you're not even joking, dude?
I'm standing on it, bro. Standing on it. That's what I
You
believe.
can back down, bro. It's fine.
No, that is what I believe.
Okay, give us what, like why?
Bossa, bro. Lacey has a bossa.
He actually has pretty bad legacy at Barca, to be honest with
They call him too static, you know.
you. Oh, great work by. Oh, that's a foul. That should be a yellow card.
One guy, I must say, they're not paying attention to that. Been playing well is Cucurella.
Cucurella has
He has
been
been really good. Him, I'd say the best players for Spain have been him, Dinason, and Oyarzabal for sure. Oyarzabal has been really good.
Yeah, I don't think Oyarzabal hasn't
Pedri.
been great in my opinion.
Pedri as well.
Pedri's been good. I don't think Oyarzabal has been great.
I think he's good. That's why you remember at halftime we played. Halftime. Who would you say your Portuguese standout player so far has been?
Coutinho, João Neves, and Pedro Neto, and Nuno Mendes. Of course.
Yeah.
I think defensively they've really come to the party.
But like Ronaldo's been trying to aura farm and clip farm. He's come back out of nowhere.
To be fair,
The only time he's come back and tried to tackle someone is when Yamal had the ball.
no, but I mean
Every single time.
he's won the ball 3 times off Yamal in his
Because
defensive half.
Yamal's the only person who goes and tackles.
Good for him.
He wants
Yeah.
TikToks to be made. He wants the media to go crazy.
The value of the game. You shoot near post 10 times out of 10. It's a goal against Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen's horrible near post.
Unless it's side shooting. Then it's a bit more.
Valid? No, I'm joking.
You said valid. We all other. Shot son.
Yeah, the ball. There you go.
Pedri is so.
I think that might.
Oyarzabal hasn't been great.
They will be having a look.
Oyarzabal hasn't been great.
Pedri. They're not all Pedri. That's full of
Exactly.
Shadowing.
They will have a check. 44 minutes in and it's 2-1 to Spain.
Was this your prediction? 2-1. Rolando complaining.
When you say Ramondo.
That's not on purpose. Because he's not playing like Ronaldo, he's like Rolando.
Yeah, they will be having a look here. Oh yeah,
No.
I think so.
No.
I think that is a foul.
He did milk it quite a bit, so I must
Did dive, but I mean, foul's foul.
And he's made out of glass, you know.
Pages
That
like,
was
oh my days.
beautiful. That was good climbing.
Oh,
You know, I understand why professional footballers do that, but I hated that they do that because then you'll go to a primary school, you'll see 10-year-olds trying to pass outside of the field, and they can't because they don't have the skill level.
Mm.
But then obviously they're looking up to these kind of people. And the goal stands. It is 2-1 to Spain. Can this Ronaldo guy crazy?
Ronaldo fan, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. Yes, I support Ronaldo. What did you
Big
say?
25. Big 25.
I won't lie, Diogo Costa's had a shocker. He's been miscommunicating goals he potentially could be
Compared to
saving.
last game where he was
Mm.
pretty good, to be honest.
Scores 2-1, 1 minute left of this half.
It's like a big, serious injury for your
Nah,
father,
he's done.
top player.
See, look at that. He's talking. Nah,
So people, when they get tackled and that, they don't talk.
nah. He literally stopped. He stopped rolling. And he just started talking.
Miles onside. It's miles. Why shoot
Yeah.
that angle when you can barely even see the front end? Yeah, from Argentina
Half-time.
played under his pension.
Half-time here in Munich. And a goal by Oyarzabal and Zubamendi give Spain the lead over Nuno Mendes' goal. The Yamal hasn't had the best half, has to be said. But to be fair, nor has Nico Williams. I think their wings have definitely been clamped down by Portugal, which has given the people in the middle of the park the opportunity to dominate. Portugal been slow in attack, but very good in defense, must be said. And despite losing 2-1, their attack has been, or their defense has been really topped.
When Nico had a good start.
Yeah, he
Good
did.
solid
He did.
first start.
100%.
Consistency.
Well, with that being said, we're going to go get some snacks. You go get your snacks, and we'll meet back here in 5 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the first half. We're Social Sports, and see you in a bit. Yeah, we're back. Halftime, nearing an end. Spain currently winning 2-1. What are your thoughts on the first half, guys?
Expected more on both sides, to be honest. It was a very mixed match. Expected more quality, better quality football. But obviously, Spain, very good plays, getting those goals. But I just expected more.
And you, Matteo?
I have to agree with Palonke there. Therefore expected more from both sides. I mean, I've seen them play a lot better. I don't know if it's just the the whole final thing getting to their heads or not, but it's what they correct in the second half. But with that being said, I mean, it still an entertaining game to be honest. It really was, and I can't wait for the next 45, maybe more. Let's see.
Well, I mean, we spoke about Lamine not having the greatest game yet. Very quiet in the first half. But then again, he's 17 playing in the Nations League final, and we're 18 talking about how bad he's playing. So can it really be commented on how well he's playing? You know?
Yeah, no, like I said, having such a big name at such a young age, so much pressure on him.
Yeah,
Maybe it could get to him at some point in his life.
100%. And do you think that this is one of the few times that will?
Maybe we'll get him to see how pressure can affect. I mean,
Well, I mean, while we're here at the halfway break, Wonky, can you name your top 10 goalkeepers of all time?
De Gea is definitely good. De Gea.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll say
So this is
greatest keeper of all time.
this is interesting. This is in no consecutive order, right?
Yeah,
So just
top
random.
10, yes.
Okay.
De Gea.
Levi Action.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Who?
Levi Action.
Okay. No. No, wait. Okay, yes.
Only goalkeeper to ever win the Ballon d'Or.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe not too long ago. Okay, we can put him this far. De Gea, Casillas. Yeah. This thing, put this thing in you. Trust me. Trust me. Let me land.
So that's 4.
Control. Check. How many? 5, 6.
Peter Schmeichel and the Saar.
Yeah. Schmeichel.
Ready to start?
Don't violate, please. Not online.
You're gonna put Ter Stegen over Van der Sar.
No.
Yes, I agree with that, but you're gonna put Ter Stegen over Van der Sar. We've got 2 more.
Wait.
Ter Stegen over Van der Sar.
Allison.
Bro.
Martinez.
You're joking. Buffon.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Amy Martinez.
Buffon. Van der Sar.
Bro, I think Keylor Navas is better than Amy Martinez. Bro.
Keylor Navas is deep, bro.
Prime Keylor Navas at 2017 Real Madrid. Oh. You see the players are walking out now.
Looks like João Neves is coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not João Neves, is it? What's it going
Yeah,
on?
it is.
Is it João Neves?
It is.
Yes.
Isn't that one João Neves?
It is.
No, João Neves. João Neves.
João Neves is somewhere.
Yeah, João Neves got sub.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna see.
Who's going on?
João Neves.
There's 2 João Neves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
That was linked to United at one point.
Ruben Neves.
Oh, Ruben. It was linked to United.
Consensao coming off. That is interesting. But to be fair,
Valid.
this game he has.
But also, why are they taking João? João Neves has been doing well.
Sabe, still in chat.
And he takes it, bro.
Yeah.
But he still plays and he's still good.
Stream is crazy.
Konya.
It's chicken, yeah. Oh.
You can't tell it's me.
That's getting clipped.
You can't tell it's me.
That's getting clipped. We looked at you. That's getting clipped. That's getting clipped.
I was, but it stinks. I was.
We looked at you. That's getting clipped.
I was.
That's getting clipped, bro.
Okay, dog.
That's getting clipped.
And we put a status in stories, yeah?
It's not my IG. But make it.
Out comes the Spanish players.
How do you pronounce it? Mason. 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 He looks like most words, bro. No glaze, no glaze, no glaze,
Okay.
no glaze.
Players are heading out to a packed Allianz Arena. Just a reminder, Walker's top 10 of goalkeepers of all time contain Emi Martinez and Ter Stegen over Edwin van der Sar, as well as Gianluigi Buffon.
Continuous face.
I love that he still shaved, like, doesn't he? Like, beard.
I mean, I suppose it gives you more youthful look.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
think that's
saying.
what his intention, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I love it.
You love that.
That's getting clipped.
How? What do you mean?
Love that.
That's too good.
Amazing.
I think I'm gonna like put like shave and good.
No, but it doesn't count if you can't go in again.
I'm sure that has something about 40.
Look like you'd be like, yes, I have a patchy here, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Just don't be surprised when I come back from Merck's. OT's screaming. The same.
Gucci. Nah, I don't see that.
OT will be screaming.
When I come back,
Check this right now. December. I leave over.
Gucci by just shush.
4 months, bro. I said 4, 5 months.
Yeah. Shush.
You know, the genetics stay the same when you go overseas. It doesn't like change.
This guy, man.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying, time-wise, I think by then,
Bro, you have nothing now.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? We weren't talking to you. Right? So you can sit back, eat that prop cocktail chip. I was speaking to Matt now because you were talking about genetics. I'm saying, my chat is the time comes, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it will be within these next 5 months. It won't be mad, like crazy, fine. Yeah. Oh, she's like still loading. But my chat is,
Yeah.
we will see. For in midfield, that's Corella. Good performance from him in the first half, yes?
So, yeah. I mean, still in the chat, bro.
On chat. What's going on in chat?
Yo, chat.
There's Kukurea. Oh, hello, God.
That app. You want to check?
Yeah. It's weird.
Cheers, man.
Oh,
That's
I
a
think
goal.
that's offside.
Wait.
Oh wow, it's offside.
Ronaldo scores, but it's offside.
Oh.
Would have loved that for Bruno.
In my nose.
Yeah, he's miles offside. Check this. Yo.
Ronaldo. Funnily enough, you know why some players actually do that? And I saw a video where Kane did as well, where it's before he receives the ball, is in an offside position.
But as soon as they pass him, then
So by the time the guy who gets the ball out wide crosses to him, he's already behind the ball.
yeah,
The defending
and then
players
it saves his energy.
aren't marking.
I'm gonna make a montage.
I managed it, so there we go. Don't try it.
What did I say? What did I say?
You looked at me. We can go back and look at the footage now. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. What's the middle name? It's like, tell me your name.
What?
I'm just guessing, bro. Don't have one. That's a boy.
Guy.
Shout out to Mom and Dad. Love him. Yeah. Virginia.
Hey, Jose.
And Marina. He has a documentary coming out.
Really?
Yeah. On Netflix. You watched the Vinny documentary? I haven't actually watched it.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, Netflix. It's a documentary. Speaks about his upbringing in Brazil. What is his
Adverse Minimo.
thing is, bro, you know, having ADHD, it's hard. I mean, to sit and watch through more than 20 minutes, unless it's like football, right? To be honest. My attention
Jameen was dispossessed again. Oh, why did he do that? God.
That's what wide. So we'll put in, yes, he does deflect it off. And I see him
If
catch it.
Ronaldo left that,
The
Pedro
beauty-
Neto's got a shot.
You don't have any other.
Gonzalo Ramos. I would not bring him on in the final. Even if Ronaldo was injured, I wouldn't bring him on.
I was in
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think he's on the bench.
Let's just check this. You didn't have to see him on the
I
bench.
didn't see any injuries.
On the bench for Portugal is Semedo Silva, Dalo, Palhinha, Gonzalo Ramos, João Felix, Jose Sá, Vega, Trincao, Rafael Leao, Ruben Neves, who just came on now, Alves, Jota, and in Spain, David Raya, Pedro Porro, Pau Kubasi, Vivian, what a shocker again.
And ball.
Marino, Marino midfield number 6, Morata, striker, Gavi as well.
I would bring a Morata in this final.
Yeah. Bring on some English.
Ramiro, Baena, Ronaldo, who's a great player. I felt like he could have started this game.
With Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's good.
Mm.
He's very good. Isco, Lopez, and Omar Rodion. Also striker. 6. Subby Maverick could be there, but yeah, come on.
Yamal hasn't taken on Mendes. It's almost like
Yeah.
he's like nervous or scared. Oh, you see again. Look, it's
That is definitely getting clipped. TikToks.
Nuno Mendes has been not Nuno Mendes. Yamal's been out of it.
What are those guys? Oh. But Cena legit as a third lung, bro. It's insane. Oh, he's everywhere.
Oh my days. Yo.
That's what you need to pay me.
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of AJ.
What did you say about Ronaldo? I love that.
Oh, him not saving.
Yeah, I love the yelling shit. I love it.
I'll do that.
I will do that.
Uh-oh.
Spain on the counter. The Williams is going to carry forward. Williams miscommunication there. Just possessed. Fernandez with the ball now. Plays
Yeah,
to Coutinho.
oh, what a pass.
Just possessed. Yep. Thank you.
He's so scared to take on Mendes that he passes it to me right back. I love that. It
Coutinho.
Oh, what strength.
Yo, God.
Coutinho holds the ball up quite well.
Oh, what a pass.
What a
What
pass
vision.
from Coutinho.
Hey.
Beats there's like 6 players around him. World class. Spain dispossessed Portugal again. Many miles, but 3 players in front of him.
Yeah, Lamine is not going to win.
You can see that.
What?
Every time he gets it, he passes it away. Serious question.
Wax it.
Do you think Ruben Diaz is overrated?
I think it's fairly limited.
Fairly limited, okay. No, that's fair.
I think they don't overhype him too much, but
Like one stage there was a bit too much hype about him, I'll be real. Like 2 years ago. When they won the quadruple, he was getting a lot of.
I'd honestly argue that was when he was his best. But to be fair, which City player wasn't overhyped? But you can't even say overhyped.
Yeah,
Which City player wasn't hyped up?
Can you?
Maybe Foden as well. Foden has been poor for the last couple of years. I wonder what happened to him.
You know he's struggling with mental health issues.
Yeah.
He literally crashes out in training sessions.
Men's mental health, eh?
Hmm?
Let's go. Men's mental health month.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
June men's mental health. Wow. Would you like to give us a little thing of the stream? No?
That's not my word. But do you want to? Or do you have to? If you have issues, speak up.
This guy straight up said no.
If you have issues, Speak up. Don't keep quiet.
Don't suffer in silence.
Yes.
Oh,
Tomato.
What's up, Tubby?
you cook this guy's about to hint in chat. Let's.
Nice, basically. Feel bad for him. How was it? And then you went. Good. Yeah, fun. Lit. Where we are? Where'd you go after body? When after? Oh yeah, no, dude. It's close. It's close to like Pablo. Man. Yeah. Oh, I don't. I know, bro. It's close to Pablo's. Man.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Oh,
Who'd you go with? Oh, that's fun. Which one?
Isn't it a day where they use mad like DRUGS?
It doesn't help.
Yeah.
No, you trust yourself. No. Get banned. I'm laughing in saving his career. Anyways, Portugal ball out wide.
What's up, Sammy, bro? That's cool. What's up? Tell us what's up.
He's sick, bro.
No.
Bro, last Sunday I was like, so, I was out.
Change of season,
Okay.
Coming up on an hour played, still 2-1 to Spain.
Been a boring second half.
Yeah.
Has been.
Changes needed to be.
Always don't like know what you do in public.
What? You know, he was also at the game.
Yeah.
Sabi, where did you go after
Oh,
that?
check it.
Mendes into the box now. There's a pass, but it's
Oh!
Ronaldo scores 2-2.
As he
Guys, media talks, bro. Ronaldo scores at the hour mark.
Lamine Yamal has been out of it.
Really has ghosted.
Sabi, where did you go after?
Once again, Nuno Mendes. I'm just saying, Nuno
Yeah.
Mendes has been man of the match. Takes on Yamal, smokes him.
That's Ronaldo. Tap in
Would you
virtue.
argue that's a foul? Pushing and shoving?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, Cucurella didn't go to ground, so it won't be a foul.
Does have a bit of ground, but it's a good foul.
So if you look at Cucurella backed up into him, I don't think it's a foul.
That's two tap ins now.
See, check here. Cucurella bumped into him. Yeah, no foul.
Ronaldo, please. Oh my days.
I went home. What does it mean?
You're lying, Sabi. I know you're lying. But there's two tap ins from Ronaldo.
Hey, thank you. We heard you the first time.
Tap in merchant.
That thing said, Cristiano, please let me touch you.
I don't think
So
so.
lie said that.
But I mean, we got to praise
What lie said
Vitinha.
that?
Yeah, I know Vitinha wasn't
One lie
directly.
said that.
Vitinha wasn't directly involved in that goal with passes or anything, but just his vision, like his positioning when the goal occurred, I think that was really impressive.
Yeah, so you saw that there's a couple of deep breaths he took as well.
Yeah.
Class.
Very class.
Yeah. Benjamin.
Some commentators do that for Yamal.
Oh.
You know, they're like,
No, but they do that.
oh, Yamal, look how gracefully he pulls up his socks. Have you ever seen it?
No, well, I didn't do that.
There was one guy.
Socks. Come on.
You see the one guy, the one guy. Did you hear what the one guy said? He's like, have you ever seen someone walk so gracefully?
That wasn't a commentator. That's some random guy on TikTok.
It was so-
They do that for every other player. They do that for all players, bro.
For Yamal.
They haven't been doing that for Ronaldo and Messi. I would honestly argue Ronaldo and Messi are the most glazed people of all time.
Yeah, Messi as well, bro. Messi, do you see the MLS commentators? Everything he does. Oh,
What? Spain on the attack here.
oh.
Awanka's boyfriend almost
Nuno
scoring.
Mendes again. Nuno Mendes.
Yeah,
man
man
of
of the match. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, good ball from Mimel.
And look at Vitinha. Oh. How do you find a player like that?
Portugal foul. This is a very entertaining game. So far, all our predictions are wrong, including yours, Sudden.
And I wanted to say 3-2 to Spain, but that's.
You didn't say that before we even started.
I'll stick with it. I said 3-1.
Nuno Mendes
Yeah, no,
getting
man.
absolutely turned all over the place, but then blocking as well.
Most pleased player.
All time. Messi. Just and I'm not even hating purely because of now with this MLS thing. He gets a lot of
So he's most glazed player of all time because of MLS 2 years, yeah? So.
and World Cup. Dog. What?
Valid. Oh, sorry.
I'd say Ronaldo is very close there as well.
Very close. Is
But what does Ronaldo get late with it? Like, you know, like give me an example.
dog. But you also have to realize that Ronaldo's good looking, brand deals.
Overall, I would
more
yeah.
charismatic.
Overall,
He speaks more languages.
overall, I would agree with you, but in sport, I would say Messi.
In sport, yes, but I'm saying
Overall, I would,
as
I
a
would agree.
person.
Yes, I would.
But the Glazers justified for Messi.
No ball knowledge on social sports. We have ball knowledge. Yes, Sabi's not here, is he?
I was gonna say you aren't yours.
What did he say? Brandy Barcola is a French garnacho, no?
You said Barcola is going for the Braves.
Oh, sorry, Schussman.
We're not saying Ronaldo Messi debate in 2025, dude. We're talking about most
Pleased player.
There's no comprehension skills. But listen to me.
They're waiting. Oh wow, penalty check. No,
It's a penalty.
oh, so light, man. No penalty.
Nuno Mendes.
Nuno Mendes.
Good touch.
Chino Menchati.
Oh,
The pass to Bruno.
oh,
Bruno Simon catches it comfortably.
wow. Portugal have momentum over here. I must say it's a lot closer than what I expected.
This would be the perfect time for changing. Strong.
Like I
benches.
said, you know what? I'll be real with you, and you guys might say Yamal hates all that stuff. Yamal needs to come here because he doesn't want to take on Mendes. Mendes is getting more confident by the minute because Yamal every time he looks up, he's like, no.
You can change the game at any moment.
Thing is, but yeah, that is all. But at the same time, because with his second half hasn't really been there that much. But at the same time, didn't get the ball. He hasn't gotten the ball much either.
He's got the ball 5 times every time he looks up.
In the first half, you're forgetting the fact that he usually creates the goal. He usually creates it. Who was the guy that scored? We chipped it over. There was that scramble in the box and he went and scored.
No,
I
hate that.
He did. He's not creating the ball.
No, it was just there was a miscommunication in the back.
Sabi, right? There's no ball knowledge on here, bro.
That'd be clip up. From who? Easy.
No, from who? Actually, I don't know.
Clip from who?
Oh, you.
Why?
Like,
Nah. Who was the clip from and what was it about? Sabi?
sure. Just turns and goes back. You know, Mendes is sitting in that guy's head. I told you that Jamal needs to.
Bro, what is going on with Lamine?
Jamal should be substituted.
That the W clip flop.
Was that the club from?
Is that what we've been waiting for? That's a W clip from Moses. I'd honestly say that Yamal could be top 10 player of all time. Like,
Yo.
I'm supposed to laugh, man.
No, but
Anyways,
You know what I was saying before you go, Joe? I was saying, imagine Yamal has a unsubata injury and he becomes
oh,
this guy's been good.
you say in the first half he's been poor.
No,
Why I said that?
I said end of.
yeah, he had a brilliant first half, man.
Yeah, not bad.
You said he started good.
Yeah, so
And then you said, yeah.
It's scary, bro.
No minutes to throw his own half. I'm throwing to midfield. It's red though. Yeah, for kick.
why is
It
he
means
forcing
it. Foul.
Rare.
Yeah. That should be yellow though, to be fair.
I think if he went more direct behind than it would have been, but he kind of put his leg in front of him.
Regardless, foul. It's a
check.
good situation.
Okay.
Surprised they
I
haven't
think he was a bit
been-
lucky then.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not good yellow.
Oh yeah. True. I'm surprised there haven't been more changing.
They bet you take it, cuz please. Come.
He's gonna take.
He's gonna.
I don't know why Diego Costa's standing that far to his right. He's not crossing.
Nah, he will cross. Not the best ball from Yamal either. Quite short.
I won't get away with Rashford.
Right now.
No. Think about it. Think about it. Remember you're online.
Right now, do it, yeah.
That's
Right now. Right. Rashford.
That's also down, bro. Come on, bro. Players been playing for how long now? 2-3 seasons.
Do you think by the end of their careers, both their careers, who would be better?
I look at the future, bro.
Not asking you.
You too.
know.
You're looking at us.
Well,
By Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes been having a incredible game.
Ronaldo off, I'll be honest.
Ronaldo, for me, to be honest, I think
he's been doing his job
I'd honestly argue Neymar's better than Ronaldo.
of all time.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Lovely clip from. Lovely clip from. I'm paying, bro.
What? Sorry about the game. Sorry about the
So what they get?
Good. Rafael Leao.
Yes. That's the type of changes I'm talking about.
Spain need to start making changes.
Yeah. I don't think Lamine off, dude.
I'm taking him in. I still have. I'd like you to know that even if he goes on to score or get an assist, it doesn't mean I was wrong. Nuno Mendes has had that guy the entire
Yeah, pocket.
Oh, why rush?
That's offside. Yeah.
Offside, ref. Thank you. Then Renato Vega. Renato Vega is such a good player.
Big, eh?
Yeah. You know, he used to play fullback, now he's centre back.
Oh, it's big. Oh,
Look at him, bro. No please, bro. No please. Check, no please. That guy's still there.
You know what's crazy? We were talking about Vitinha Ballon d'Or shots earlier. I'm not saying Mendes should be Ballon d'Or shot, but Nuno Mendes has the exact same record as Vitinha trophy-wise. And if I'm not mistaken, well, I mean, if Fabian loses this, you know, but it also, I think Nuno Mendes has more goals than Vitinha this season. So it's actually got better stats than Vitinha. It's quite crazy.
I'd say in terms of
Mateta or Gyökeres? That's actually a good question. I want you to just think before you answer, okay? That's
it has to be good.
okay, but can I just be real with you? Darwin Núñez.
Let's just celebration is so cool.
Can I be real with you?
Quarterback.
Let's be real with you.
I'll show you.
The quarterback.
The whole card goes. Ooh,
So the
so deep.
you know that Darwin Núñez produced Gyökeres level stats in Portuguese. Darwin Núñez. You know how bad Darwin Núñez. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not as straightforward. Like I get on paper, you'd say Gyökeres, but Mateta is also deep. Like he's
You
really.
just said Darwin Núñez as Gyökeres stats. Gyökeres for Golden Boot, how many goals did he have? I'm pretty sure it was
I think he
far
got
above Mo Salah.
63.
Far above Mo Salah.
I'm pretty sure he got 63. And then when Nunes was there, he got 50. Pretty sure that's how it goes. United Mateta. No, I don't know about that. I think you need a pacey striker.
Gyökeres won't come to us because he wants to make Champions League football. So
But he also turned down Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken.
it says here.
Yeah, retract your message, boy.
Bro,
What was the message?
he said Gyökeres has 2 times more goals than Gyökeres.
Face.
They took another off.
Yeah.
And 14 minutes to play. Yeah. What?
What do you mean by that, son?
He said boy.
Well, yeah, when did that become racist?
No, but like you know, like when people say that.
Okay, dude. Look at you.
No, I'm not. Like, look at my lip, man.
Okay.
Like,
Let's see if we can hear you.
like they can't, bro. They can't. I'm not saying anything controversial. Like can't.
You can kind of.
It was been exceptional.
Ooh, bit of a dicey.
Not a pass, but I mean, carry on.
Maybe that was just exactly what he planned. What are your thoughts on Vitinha? I think Vitinha has been better than Pedri this season. Okay,
He's no,
clip
no,
that. Clip
no,
that.
no. That's not clip-worthy.
That is clip-worthy. Vitinha's okay.
This
No,
guy,
he's good. He's good. He's good.
you know, this guy only wants to Barcelona United. And
No,
he chose,
no,
because he
no.
plays PSG, he plays Bruno's. Oh,
Vitinha's good.
good
Oh,
ball.
yes.
Cucurella does well.
Rafa Leao has been
Cucurella has been playing very well. Very, very well.
also Rafa Leao. He's come on and he's actually done
Yeah.
very nice.
Once-
It's great work from Portugal. Portugal are really putting on. Let's clip that right now.
You totally got it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you can't hear it. Thank you. Come on, yeah.
I was thinking, we'll review that later.
Did you find?
that thing that he.
No.
10 minutes to play, 2-2. Oh, Diogo Costa down. Get up, mate.
Man of the match. What? What?
Oh, bro. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Leao.
Wow.
The same guy that should everybody call the overrated. Rafa Leao.
Look, I do agree that Liao is slightly overrated. Or he was 2 seasons ago. He was so hyped up. But not Garnacho level. Like, no way.
Man said Garnacho region. So 5. That was the stomach, brother.
Yeah, what type of sickness do you have? It was just like fever. Last week I just lost my voice. Like, straight up. Uritis.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim. That's crazy.
You heard it.
That's mental.
That is
I
no
didn't think he'd say it.
You want to review it?
Are you VAR now? What's going on? Are you VAR? There's a corner. Can you watch that?
Well, you gotta review it.
Review it. That's nothing. Chris, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is it? Looks so small. No, it's just because the jacket is big, that's why. It's the puffer jacket. Is that frozen? Why is laughing, is it?
You couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we'll review later. Oh,
Isco.
what a save.
Saw that.
Yeah,
Wow.
where was that? Where is that?
Shame, man. Sorry, Savi.
Who's that a good team?
Yeah, real better. What a save.
Prime Isco
Prime Isco.
was, I would honestly say Prime Isco is the closest thing you've seen to having.
Very.
Thank you. Good work, referee.
Yamal doing well there, good cross from him.
Was it a good cross?
You see, sorry. I hear what you're saying. No, it's a good.
No, I'm joking. That was a good cross. I don't know why. If Spain or if Portugal can see that Yamal is struggling with the
Nuno Mendes.
yeah, if Portugal can see that Nuno Mendes is doing better
boots in the face by Leao.
than Yamal, they should put him on tomorrow, not the other way around. Oh, here's Mourinho. When did they bring Mourinho on?
When you wanted to be VR.
Oh, okay.
That's valid.
What I said.
Prime Isco.
Isco, bro.
Prime Isco.
This guy is just like double exclamation mark or double
Exclamation.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Renato Vega, give this guy some flowers, man.
That is great.
Dude, this guy. Check it, just watch it.
Isco. The vision.
Bang! Long legs.
Trickling. You didn't even have to do that. Look how slow it's going. There's no need. This is bang.
No, he didn't. If they got close to the goal, he was going to put it in.
Replay. They would have bounced twice, bro. Great vision. Oh.
Here's the Rafa Leao, the Garnacho region, apparently.
Yamal does well to win it back.
Penalty.
Fouled.
How is that a foul? I thought that was fair.
Brilliant from Yamal.
Let's see.
World class. Brilliant.
Yeah, I got the ball. Are you joking?
That was a foul.
No, remember he's a child, so have to be joking.
You literally had the ball. I'm sorry, we're gonna make a sticker. Big jacket, small.
You don't players do this to right?
Yeah.
I've gotten booked in games for doing it.
You're supposed to get big.
What?
It's the other guy.
But how? That's not dissent. To be honest, other than Falcons, I said they have to do a good job. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the ref was horrible. We still ended up scraping a win. The ref was genuinely bad for both teams. But like still, how's this, bro? This. Come on now.
But book for this or what you said.
For what I said. I'm
That's
saying,
valid.
it is
but
bad.
I'm saying this. Yeah, no, I'm saying that's valid.
It depends on the ref. Like sometimes the ref before a match will tell the captains, "I don't want anything," and then if you do that, it is a ref.
But at the same time, you also have to understand like intensity of the game. When it can get to you, a lot of players are very passionate.
Yeah.
That being said, me swearing at the ref, I understand, right? And I knew in the moment this is wrong, and I'm going to say this in frustrating. Going to be my frustration now.
Yeah.
After that, I'm catching the player and injuring him. So
How would clatter the player?
Yes,
Obviously.
but I'm saying, like swiping your hand, bro. It's not that deep.
This is nervous. 4 minutes to go.
I'm talking to it.
Oh yes.
When you know.
Oh.
Yamal's picking up his game now. Last couple of minutes, but
I feel like this is what Yamal's been doing throughout the game.
it's back. So the rights is.
Oh, they're gonna take him off as well. That is such a bio.
Crazy to think. I'm trying to think now. What's his code? Ronaldo's was 41. He's 2 years younger than my dad. That's insane. That's so insane. I told you, bro. I told you. Let me touch you.
Seems lazy.
Standing a bit there. Yeah. Him as well, you know what Milan think.
Bro.
Yeah.
Most players go.
These corners are pushback, Harry Pinheiro-esque. Telling you.
I don't think it was Harry Pinheiro bad, but it was bad. I'll give it.
My word. I'm telling you, corners, you see how yours are young, Chris. Lying about it. I'm telling you. Yeah.
So you're still there, bro. You're alive. Yeah,
Do you know?
what he did? Yeah,
Yeah. Mad.
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago, even.
No, but
Well, 2022 World Cup.
no. It only came out. It came out directly after, so in 2020.
Nicholas Jackson and something similar. And he was open about it, dude. Like he wasn't even ashamed. He straight up owned it.
But can I be honest with you, right? Like, I don't really understand when people are like, I mean, everyone makes mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes. And a lot of the time, we expect like these athletes and these famous people to be these perfect people, like angels.
Yeah.
They're human, bro. They're no different to us. They're human just with a verified tick on Instagram, a couple of millions, thousands, millions of followers.
But I mean, once again, you're gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking controversial or?
No, you'll be. Yeah, I'll take verified.
Oh, I thought you were controversial. Yeah, no, tick. Yeah.
Why would you?
Why do you agree?
Nah, I'm like,
Why would you be controversial?
So, therefore, clip. So anyway, yeah.
Why do you want clips so bad?
Sorry. Shh. Trying to upload. I'm trying to.
This needs to be clipped. Just this little bit over here. It's like it's killing me. It looks like when you put a small light bulb in a big light bulb socket.
Sabi clip that.
Are you still there, son?
To be fair, they're not even gonna know what I'm talking about. So I was pointing to the screen. I wasn't even pointing.
They're saying his head is small. But it's not normal size, it's just
Big jacket.
yeah.
Mm.
Puff up top.
So it actually goes smaller.
Thanks. Yeah, with the ball. Gonna get tackled now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Imagine he goes.
And the yellow?
As I'm saying that as well, sweet touchy.
Beautiful play.
Would you like one? Sure.
Beautiful play from Raphael.
Yo. That was quick.
There you go to upload mad though. Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you could also.
Yeah, bro. Cross, bro.
Cross.
Yeah, when he scored the try, then.
Yeah, he literally did the same.
But he was one of like.
He was bad.
Bro, that's clip, bro.
Talking.
Viral, yeah.
Yeah.
Viral for like a week.
Already.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Mental.
Boys at Maritzburg.
Portugal, they have a free kick.
2 minutes left. Imagine they scored.
They've got a minute left. Portugal.
Imagine they
Fernandes,
scored. 1 minute left.
box.
Bruno Van Dorf has happened. Why wouldn't you go for goal? He did. No, you should have gone near post.
No, why? Because look at where the rest of the players are.
Yeah, I get it.
So in case it's saved, it goes off the post for Paris out. Players will
I think Brady should have backed himself. He could score from that day. Bruno's good.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Very sorry, don't leave.
Things I was also going to say, I think unless they were losing, unless they were trailing, you should have done that. But because it's a jury, I think you could have tried it at least.
I think you just didn't want to be counted.
What's a fire son?
When I said your head's full.
Oh.
Is it though? See, like, look there. That looks normal size. When you sit back, like it's smaller.
Normal size, man. I think. Normal size then.
Yeah.
Extra time.
Wow. I really think Bruno should have gone for goal. There we go. 2-2 after full time, full 90 minutes. We're going to go get drinks. You go get drinks, and we'll meet back here in just a few. With Social Sports. Yes. Okay, we're back. First half of extra time, and Portugal will get the game underway.
Should I take him off?
No, it's not.
Come.
Did you say Shala? Very good.
What? Here we go.
That
So we're
wasn't
starting,
an insult.
and
What?
now Portugal
That
the
was a
ball. That's a good one. Come.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
It wasn't a-
No. Yeah, give it to man.
Take his wood.
Literal on live stream. Hey, what's the game, bro?
I do.
Just want to make
Spain
it
had a chance.
He's with my dog, but he's dead now. So
Love you still there, bro? How you doing?
do you have any pets in your lifetime?
Yeah, bro.
Would you have?
I have a dog. Bro.
You have a dog? Yes. What's his name?
Bro.
Oh.
Oh.
Tomato. Should have done better there.
Portugal on the attack. They did well. Hey. Oh, should have done better.
They took off Nico Williams.
Over Jamal.
That's mad.
Yeah, that's disgraceful.
What's fair? Jamal's been picking up Williams. Loki slowly
Yeah, but I mean,
regressing.
no, I still think Jamal should have come off before Nico.
Yeah, wrong time as well. Extra time just started.
They're gonna keep Jamal on until pins.
And then
He shouldn't take a penalty.
he shouldn't.
She was a fairy.
I completely agree.
Now I was gonna say we're gonna give him the first one. How much on a bit?
No, but if they give him, like, I rate it, he misses. Or it's saved. It's too much pressure for him now.
I don't think he'll be first five. I reckon it'll be like
Yeah.
They wouldn't leave him on if he's not going to take first five. They would have taken him. He'll take first five. But I think that's a horrible choice. It's like, remember Saka had that horrible Euros final, and then he took a pen.
unpopular opinion. Defenders are the best penalty takers.
Yeah. You know, our top goalkeepers are the best penalty takers. Purely because of how much power they have.
Valid.
Joe Hart.
You know, I
Hart.
want to have a look here because it kind of looked like he was ready to buy me.
Who's that?
Check it. You're ready to. It looked like you were ready to buy me. Look at how you look like you wanted to buy me, and then you're like,
Kind of Loki, yeah.
like check it. You're just like. Just look at you. You literally looked at me like I was crazy, and then you tapped me out.
Sabi Maverick. What's Sabi's middle name? Tadisa.
Which
Yes.
Maverick coming from?
Yes. Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Sabi Maverick is swimming.
You should know that.
That's good.
Bro, you're in his
Stop it,
house.
check.
Bro, you're in his house for like
I know,
5 years.
I know, that's why.
This is Mom's maiden name. It's Sabi.
Maverick.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's something as the middle name because it's a trial Maverick. Is it Maverick or
Maverick plus what?
yeah?
That's on the list.
Yes.
That's on the list. Suppose it's Maverick plus what? It's the middle Maverick plus what?
It's a double barrel, but he goes by the trial.
Yeah, that's the one I know.
But his surname is Maverick Schweizer. But the Schweizer is really good, bro.
So if you're still in chat, could you please confirm?
Confirm it.
Oh, yeah. Once again. Look at this guy. Yeah, was played well since he come. Like,
This guy said Glades, by the way.
I know.
Wait,
No, yeah.
Oh, Cancelo
Okay.
escaped. So no penalty for him.
No, he's on the bench, dude. Makes
No, I'm just saying that's bad for Portugal, obviously, if it goes to penalties. Yeah.
I actually think it's good. I feel like this is kind of giving Ronaldo
Tight legs, age.
Yeah.
Watch Lamine Yamal score hat-trick now.
top 5 penalty takers of all time.
Ronaldo.
Fernandez.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney. 45 out of 47 or
I
49.
put me up there. I haven't missed one in a game ever. I've taken 5 penalties in my life. I haven't missed one.
How many professional games is
70.
that?
No, I'll say
Okay.
that's a good call.
You know, he's like, I think he scored 25% of his England bets. Bear in mind, he's the penalty taker.
I don't know that.
Okay, next time, please think.
Head gravity. That's not. That's it. We don't allow that. You're gonna sit there and do small head. That's good. Yeah, I'll definitely say Ronaldo.
Rashford is also, he's not been bad, eh?
Yeah. Valid.
I'll put Vitinha as well. Vitinha's up there.
Yeah, Martinez cold.
Generally, I'd say maybe close to Ronaldo level.
Yeah, I mean, the power he gets behind the penalties is really impressive. It's almost like he passes the net, he passes the ball into the net with power. I really like that about his game.
Have you seen his run up as well? Oh my days.
Yeah, his run up so composed. Eh?
Yes. Even when he holds the ball before.
Also, the rituals, yeah, he's like four deep breaths just to signify that he's ready for it, you know. Oh,
If you're gonna shoot.
Oh,
Ooh, not too far.
yeah, shouldn't have rushed. Yeah, time.
He has so far. I'll be honest. I'm just bringing it out there. I personally think Portugal is Spain's best player.
Yeah,
This game. Been really good defensively and on the offense as well. I don't know.
not that.
I don't know if
Not that
that
long. No, like that hair doesn't suit anybody, including him. You should go a bit shorter.
Yeah. But I'll say you just a bit shorter than him. Not that's too long, just a bit shorter.
I've Vitinha's.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm saying
that length.
I'm saying Xavi Sanders before you come.
Nah, it's a bit too wild. Javi Simmons looked like a Simpsons character before you guys. It's true.
So far, it's a true so far.
8 minutes have been played. Yeah, extra time.
So I'm still hasn't confirmed. That's how I know he's not in chat, bro.
Yeah.
Probably coaching him.
I really hope Portugal don't lose in extra time. They can lose on penalties, but not in extra time. Are you like shocked of how close it is? I did not expect it to be this close. I genuinely thought Spain were going to walk it. Remember, I said, your mom, oh, what? Give this guy the man of the match thing now. Give him it now. A penalty.
No penalty.
Have a look.
And says,
Check
Fight.
Let's
go.
Come on. No, but it's over. Oh, it's over 90 minutes. That means I won't get it. Damn it. I also wanted to. I wanted just one.
1-1.
I wanted them to pick on one of you guys, and I would have been.
Can I tell you a story as you're watching this? So it was for Falcons. This was Super League.
Why is Nuno Mendes yellow?
retaliated. It was Super
No,
League.
but that was Gonzalo Ramos. That wasn't Mendes.
It was Super League last season. Men's football. It was a Saturday game at Falcons, and
That's a
funnily
penalty.
enough, what happened was I won a penalty, right? And then my captain took it, scored. Keeper tried to hold the ball because we equalized, and then he like kind of shoved the keeper, grabbed the ball, and it just went into an all-out brawl. Like I'm saying, bro.
Oh, I remember you showing me
In
the
the
video.
night.
No.
Oh.
But son was said to me.
Yes.
One of our players, well, actually still play with now as well, lost his tooth. He got fly kicked like in the face. I'll show you a video. It was mental.
I remember you showing the video. At least no one got a red
Yeah,
card.
even the
Parents-
audience. What do you know?
Yeah, parents from the restaurant had to come and separate. Like the subs came, the coaches came and forth, bro. It was a mess. Genuinely a mess. It was horrible.
Gee, look at Nuno Mendes didn't even do anything.
You know, it's funny.
Nuno Mendes didn't even touch him, dude. This referee always said something crazy online.
So let's just send me this now.
Check this.
Coming now just went to the bathroom, so you can't watch on his phone.
Sorry about that. Just had to burp.
Yeah, has a chance.
Oh, yeah, it's been good. Portugal have momentum here.
Impact's up for sure. He's done bits since he came on. I can't lie. He needs to restart, bro.
Dude, yeah.
That double hairline is shifted, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even see
You
it.
know the guy that plays for Fulham? Centre back.
Could ever read.
Not take over it. The buff guy.
Dion.
With James as well.
Oh, Calvin Bassey.
Passy, yeah.
Calvin Bassey's good. I would take him in Chelsea. He does make mistakes. I get that. Like he's physical. I like that.
Is it Calvin Bassey?
Yamal won it.
How do you spell Bassey?
Bassey.
He needs to restart. But I'll show you. It's bad.
Full pass. There's Yamal. Good work.
Right.
Vitinha, what a block. Honestly, this guy's just everywhere. He's got 4 lungs. Oh. Give him a yellow card.
Look here.
Yamal's had a horrible game.
It starts there and ends there. It's about. I'll show you. It's about this long, bro. Hey.
Check it. Do you think this is a foul? Yeah, it's a foul.
No.
That's a foul.
That's a clean challenge.
No one touched the ball.
Clean challenge.
No one touched the ball. Not a yellow, I'll give you that. Yamal's out of
There's
the
a
game.
fairy. Is it?
Yamal's been out of this game. 2 minutes left in this first half of extra time.
Be like that length, bro. Maybe slightly longer.
Check it, number 3. I don't even know who number 3 is. Ruben. Oh. Yeah, I mean, their set pieces have been really good.
Set piece.
It's their second.
Court. Nuno Mendes going for the header. Wow, he's up there.
Be a referee. Oh, okay. It was close.
Either way, it was saved. I don't know. Here's Yamal. First time actually seeing him take on players.
Where's Nuno? There's Nuno.
And despite the bruise, Gabriel still been cooking to be there.
You know what's funny though? I would say 2 best players in the game, Nuno Mendes and Gabriel. Both of them are left backs.
Yeah. honorable mention for Spain as well is Icey.
Yeah.
His distribution, composure.
Yeah, to be honest, I think he's made one bad pass this entire game. Actually gonna take him on.
But he's more of a cut in and shoot guy.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Decent shot from him now. Those throws are so.
What did he say?
Don't violate.
No, I'm asking, like, what did he say?
Those throws are so satisfying.
Yeah. I just couldn't hear you. I'm sorry, I just couldn't hear you.
That's a gem, man.
Why? I just couldn't hear you.
Sorry, but
Oh. Half time here in extra time. 115 minutes. 105 minutes being played. 50 minutes to go. Lovely. Do I have another moment? My opinion, genuinely, and I said it from the 60th minute, Jamal needs to come. Like, I get he's getting a little bit better. But you see now, even the referees in this guy's head, how he's second guessing everything.
I mean, Sabi said as well, Yamal's going to score 116th. Maybe
Sabi
game winner.
Sabi's been all over the show.
Sabi's ball knowledge is tremendous. If you don't know if it's
who's on the bench? You know, if Gavi's on the bench, I'll put Gavi on. Because now going into penalty, I'll put Gavi on.
option. So on the bench, just to confirm for Spain, we have we wanted attackers,
Home midfielders.
home midfielders, Alvaro Mata,
Oh yeah, I'll bring him on for penalties.
Morata, Gavi, Dani Olmo.
Oh yeah, Danny.
Fish now.
Yeah, I'll put Danny Olmo on for Yamal right now.
Then you have Pino, Grimaldo.
Oh,
Pino's just come on for Yamal. Okay, that I don't know. Pino coming on, a bit funny, but Yamal going off is the right call. Nice 116th minute goal there, Sammy. Keep it up. He knows. He's had a horror. Like a 17-year-old.
I wouldn't say horror. I would say
No, but I mean, can I tell you what's crazy?
6 out of 10.
The fact that that's his horror, it shows how good that he is.
But
For his standard, that's horrible.
6 out of 10 performance.
But for his standard, that's horrible. Like, we expect him to score a brace.
Jota's coming
That is up. He's
Oh, man.
I want to ask, so you have like Euros, like when did Nations League start and why did it start?
I think it started in 2019. I think that was the first one.
Why did it start there?
I think it's like a fill-in. It's like, if you check the Africa Cup of Nations, it happens every 2 years. But the one's more serious than the other for some reason. It's weird. And it's the same here. It's like the second Euros 2.0 kind of thing. It's a less serious Euros because it contains everybody. So it's like the FA Cup of international. Like everyone, all of the Europe teams there.
Okay.
Yeah. There's also fun because
So you say this is like the Europa and then Euros is like Champions League.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now I'd actually say this is like FA Cup because literally everyone did it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That compared.
Like Euros is pretty
You
much
have to qualify for it and then you stay there. Yeah, I think
basically pure the crop.
yeah.
That's a one part.
Yeah.
Oh
Euro qualifier.
Bro is sleeping a 17-year-old child.
Stomach. Dying on the toilet, bro.
Oh, good work. Keep your hands behind you. They're not pushing.
Spain's passing. You know, some. Can I be so honest with you? I genuinely thought Dean Mason was like overrated. But
Yeah.
after watching a couple of games, I hear it. I genuinely hear it. For his size, just
Okay, let's not go too
No.
far, but I mean, yeah.
We're on the topic of people. It's not me trying to close
Just
the
his
football.
style.
I'm saying for his size, it's football. Game.
Yeah. Portugal. That's Virginia.
Portugal just possessed Spain. Almost with a clever flick. Minutes of the ball pass.
Oh, he's been collected there. That's a foul. Rafael just pulled out a stunner over here. And I love how all three of us are like, nah, that's horrible, man. Bringing this guy on.
Mhm.
When Liao came on, we were like, oh,
We didn't say that.
we thought he was
We
injured.
didn't say that.
We thought he was injured.
Yeah.
We didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
Oh!
Oh, imagine. Imagine that's the thing that wins the final.
Pedro Porro having a shot from his own half, almost catching a keeper. How good is your Spanish?
I don't even bench, bro.
What is hello? What is yeah?
Nah, I don't know, bro.
That's basic.
Nah, I said I don't know in Spanish.
It's aquí. Okay. What is how are you?
¿Cómo estás?
What is your name? Also, like,
I'll be real with you, man. Like, I know we were playing Bettina. He hasn't been that great now. Like, as the game progressed, he's dipped. He started off so strong.
yeah,
From the beginning, he's a bit crazy, but he's dipped now. I don't blame him, though. He played like a full
Touch.
90 minutes.
With Dalbo.
Oh, close him down, mate. Close him down.
He's gonna be 3,000
Oh,
cross.
good. What? This guy caught it on the body.
Yeah, it's driving forward now. Pedro Porro.
What Liao does so well is he always like you see how he runs diagonal.
Yeah.
That was so smart, yeah. Because he knows he's gonna get hit. That was genius. You look at this, he doesn't run straight.
He basically
Yeah,
put
you
his
see
body
that.
in front of him.
That's Saka does that. Saka does it
Yeah,
in
like-
box.
Pushback, man. Pushback in the box. Robin.
Decent.
Oh, yeah. Mbappe's sister. With Dalbo.
That was a horrible goal. Like the keeper should have said they shouldn't have committed so soon. But it was good.
Goals a goal.
It is. He played well.
Morata is the perfect substitute right now.
I'm trying to think though, because I don't remember him scoring a pen. Like I can't remember in the World Cup, I don't think he took pens. And then Chelsea never took pens. So I actually wonder.
You know, in terms of positioning, he's dreadful. You know how many times he's been offside?
Yes, the one time he had a trick of offside calls. It was crazy.
He does take penalties.
Saka or Due. Oh, that's a deep one. That's a good
That's
comparison.
the more valid, yeah.
Yeah, don't put Due and Yamal together. Saka and Due, that's a good one. I'm gonna be real. I say Due. Genuinely.
No,
I know that Saka's played for longer, but literally Saka has not won anything. He hasn't won anything. That actually has to be spoken about. Saka has not won anything, but he still gets that much hype.
I'm still gonna say Saka, bro.
Yeah,
But
see.
by this much, which is still crazy.
You know, like
it shows how much Due.
You know, I'll agree with you. I'll agree that Saka should be a little bit high, but only because Due is still young. He's only been playing for like 2 years.
Saka's what, 24?
Yeah.
23?
I think he's 25, isn't he? Check. FA Cup. Oh yeah, he did win FA Cup. That's right. He didn't really contribute in that one. Cool.
How old is Bukayo Saka?
Oh. Okay.
So he's turning 24.
Yeah.
I still call him Starboy though. So,
It's the man now.
Yeah, oh my days.
Good work.
Sorry, no, please. Sorry.
Don't even apologize. That's fair.
Yeah.
Spaniel.
Opening up to a stadium.
Bruh, I would love to go to games like this. Imagine being live at this game. What do you mean you could, dude? You could watch this game live. Would you take that?
No, he's talking about with the face paint.
Oh, yeah.
Shirtless.
Face paint's fine. Shirtless is crazy.
Face paint's a bit crazy.
No, like if you go watch South Africa, put a South African flag on your cheek, it's not the end of the world. Yes. You know what? On then I guess not.
Diminishes aura.
I would put stripes on my face.
That's working.
Put in my face, bro. I'm good. Yes, who's this? Kukurela wins the ball back. Kukurela doing really well. Oh. Real Kukurela.
Oh. What I'm very confused about is why they're so close to the touchline.
What do you say, FA Cup? Osaka.
But he wasn't very significant in that one. Remember, that was the one that Bamian carried. Bamian, like I said, carried that one.
I had a reserve keeper for.
Well, can we just pause
for City?
So we reread your message. Yeah, okay.
Grown man can't be wearing.
Face paint, 2 games in my opinion.
So I was saying that keeper for City, that reserve keeper.
Stephen will tell you, yeah.
No.
Oh, Scott Carson.
Yeah, he's played 118 minutes in his career. 11 trophies.
And 2 of them are Champions League.
There's almost a trophy like every 12, 13 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
In qualifiers, but to get it made up like all of them.
Yeah. I don't think it was 114. That means that's like 1 game.
In his City career.
Yeah. So we were just joking, dude. We hope you feel better. Why are we rinsing this guy? Just relax.
The guy's showing us love and support.
Yeah.
Smiling.
What he's literally this guy's struggling in his bed. And here we are.
That's inside the ring again. Whatever. It's been really good so far since coming on.
I kind of hope he goes to penalties. Finals, they go to penalties.
Yeah.
Deep down on Portugal. Yeah.
Oh, so what's been?
This guy claims to be Portuguese, but then you're very
Interesting.
interesting.
I'm just supporting Portugal.
Joao.
With the ball, he played the picture far and wide.
Oh,
Oh, so,
that was good play. That's a foul. Good play.
oh, he's
That
unfortunately
was a very good play.
not intentional.
A very good play. This goal is going to take a turn.
I mean, school that was so deep. Oh my days. Well, I didn't glaze him, but I don't care if he comes to flower glaze. Prime, this score.
You know who else is good in prime? Marco Asensio.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was so deep.
Yeah.
That's why he only scored bangers.
Mm.
Only scored
And it
bangers.
was all the same cut in top corner.
He also had a good start at Austin. You know.
Aston Villa.
Where is it? Yes. Where are they?
Aston Villa. Yeah.
Austin. Bro.
Yeah, no, his stats for Aston Villa, I think, are 6 goals in 9 games or something. Like,
Like, what to assist him?
yeah, I think 3 assists. Remember, he got a hat trick of assists in one game.
Ooh. He's getting now, bro.
Is it a Pedri? Oh, Pedri's off. What happened to Pedri?
I would honestly argue that Bruno Fernandes is up there with the top 5. Aston Villa. I would honestly argue that Bruno Fernandes is in the top 5 Manchester United midfielders of all time. Pretty much that. I was considering my dad the other day.
Wait, let's try. Wait,
Spain is
before we do that, let's start thinking of like actual, like what other options are there in midfield?
Skulls,
Let's go. Gigs.
gigs. I'll probably put you in Bruno Fernandes.
I feel like we're missing someone with
Imagine is yes, yeah, he was signed to be at United, but influence and impact where he literally can I be honest with you, if it wasn't for Bruno, genuinely would have been relegated.
Give it
Top 5.
Sabi, give us the top 5 then. Give us the top 5. Skulls, gigs. We're gonna click.
I want to see what ChatGPT says. What ChatGPT says.
I feel like we're missing someone very obvious. No Premier League, but he's top 5. Good stuff. I mean, that's actually valid. He's got a fair point there. I mean, Bruno hasn't won a Premier
But I literally said no. In terms of impact,
Yeah, impact this
Yeah.
is that
Influence.
100%.
we're different. If it wasn't for Bruno and Sabi, you would know this. We would have been relegated. I can put it on everything I love. I would have been relegated.
How was it a throw into Portugal? That was definitely a Spain.
Yeah, walk on ChatGPT. Listen, can you give me top 5 Man United, nah? Midfielders of all time. Be fast, be snappy, hurry up.
Here's a snappy list of top 5 Man United midfielders of all time. 1. Paul Scholes. Pure genius, vision, and passing. 2. Roy Keane. Tough, leader, engine of the team. 3. Ryan Giggs. Versatile, consistency, loads of assists. 4. Eric Cantona. Flair, creativity, and a mental beast in midfield. 5. David Beckham. Dead ball specialist, crossing wizard.
Beckham.
He actually gave good ones. Robson. Who is the other one that they gave? Cantona. Robson or Cantona?
Bruno's better than Beckham. Bruno Fernandes, no, I'm being genuine now.
What about Wayne Rooney? Does Wayne Rooney count as a midfield? He played midfield for a bit. Played cam.
Anyways, so Portugal get a header.
It's literally
Diogo Jota.
Carrick. Okay, putting Carrick. Did Wayne really not play Cam for a bit?
Carrick, bro. That's like saying I can't say it was top 5.
Caicedo's good, but he's not top 5.
So 5.
Yeah,
But
that is-
we're saying Carrick is up there with that's on fire. Bro. Carrick.
I don't think Carrick at United is the same as
Carrick's the
Caicedo.
equivalent of McSauce fan at United. Well, I same influence.
Start clipping these things.
I'm being genuine. Michael Carrick is washed.
Penalties. It's going to be
Michael
penalties.
Carrick is tired.
No penalties for real.
Penalties. What better way to separate a final than penalties?
Ronaldo. Go debate. Apparently, I'm joking. So
The GOAT debate's back on, honestly, after this game. Your face, dude.
in this game,
Check this. Check.
No, bro. When what do you say? Crazy. Got value.
is when are you leaving for America? Honestly,
Penalty taken? What do you say? Penalty taken? What do you say?
if you want me to guess the 5 penalty taken
Like top penalty takers right now.
in the world,
No, in this
for
game.
this game,
Yeah.
top penalty takers for who's crying?
Bruno was here. No, Bruno.
This guy's crying, bro.
Bruno's gone.
He's not crying, yeah, getting tactics going.
Anyway, so Bruno.
So scores 2-2 after full time. We're going to penalties. I won't go anything to one penalties.
Yeah, now on penalty point really still game.
I also think so. Nimato?
Honestly, think after taking Ronaldo off, I do feel like Spain will have the upper hand and they will prevail with the victory in penalties.
I think this all goes down to the keepers, to be honest with you. Like,
Now,
Speaking of, who would you say is the better keeper here?
so, well, statistically in penalties, Diego Costa. Diego Costa is the first player in European Cup history to ever save 3 penalties in one cup. Yeah? Unai Simon, though, is not bad.
I think that's another crazy. It's going to be interesting. Good bunch of players. We're going to take
Alright,
keepers as well.
Dude, I really hope Portugal win. Final trophy
Yeah,
for Ronaldo. That would be so sick, man.
Oh my days.
Nah, we got.
He won't win it.
Yeah, I'm going to
That would be so nice. Imagine he wins. Imagine he wins with that. Go to base back on.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there are some good penalty takers.
Oh, is Houston taking one?
Houston, yeah.
Bruno.
It is Houston.
Houston.
Yes, bro.
Mason. I said Houston.
Search it.
Search it.
Go Premier League pronunciation. Don't chat's gonna say how chat says it. Use YouTube.
I just said, oh, I'm actually Greek. I just typed YouTube and YouTube. Yes. Do you know you should speak in English?
Gonzalo. Oh no, Gonzalo Ramos.
He's gonna slot it in, trust me.
I don't think so.
He will.
He's gonna go power. He's gonna get saved.
No, he's gonna-
It's gonna be saved.
The first penalty is only.
Master pronunciation. In today's video, we will learn how of his name is Dean Hoysen.
I was right.
What?
First penalty, Gonzalo Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos.
You're gonna go right.
He's going left. To keep his this left, he's going that way. Keep his right.
Very close.
That was a
Very
horrible
close.
penalty. I'll be real with you.
It was really bad.
Keeper died too soon. Just died too soon.
Yeah, one way. It was in the Allianz match. What was this? Penalty shot. Ronaldo did this, and he went down to the floor. Life up.
Who's this? Marino. He's going right. He's going here. Bottom corner.
Doesn't look confident at all.
He's going to hit post.
He's gonna miss.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Good pen. Thank corrected.
Celebrating a penalty like that is kind of crazy.
A final game.
Loss. Good.
If keeper dived the right way, he could have saved that.
Well, I feel like
But senior,
they shouldn't have. It's actually good that they took thing off.
yeah,
What's it called?
yeah, Mark.
Lamino. Bro, because remember what happened to Saka and Sancho, right?
Played a bad game and then they, it's 1-1 on penalties. But senior steps up for Portugal. I actually have a bad feeling about this one. Like, genuinely.
You won't close, man.
I'm being seriously.
You're gonna score. Tina's too nice, man. Too nice. He's gonna look at him and roll it past him.
Oh, what a pen! You know when he did that
He's
run up.
so nice.
When he did that run up.
He's so nice, bro.
When he did that run up, I was low-key a little bit worried because that's a weird
Pen
run.
technique is hard, but look at the goal, Sabi.
Oh,
You said pen technique is hard. Look at the goal, bro. Goal was deep. What a finish, bro. No keeper touching that, bro.
yeah, it's good. Who's 16? Is this Pino?
He deleted the message, yeah.
Second, third time today. Pino, this guy's gonna miss. He's gonna be safe. Going
Top
this way.
right.
Oh, okay, fair.
Not the best pen, but
No, that was a good pen. He
made
waited
him
for the
go
keeper.
wrong way. Made him
Yeah,
go the wrong way.
that was a good pen. Even if the keeper guesses the right way, keepers dive in the air. They don't dive on the floor, so that would have been tough to save. What flag is it? Cambodia. Where is that? Top 5 pen takers, eh?
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
I wanted to be Zed and shit.
It's okay, bro.
Ronaldo's not nervous, but I understand.
I'm nervous for him, bro.
I understand. Finance. We know how this goes. I can look real.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go over the
I
pole.
love how look at
Watch him put it over the pole.
Let's go.
What a pass, dude.
What did I say?
What did it look like? Did it actually look like it was gonna hit post for like for half of it?
Finance he's done this too many times, bro.
Bro,
Alhamdulillah.
taking a penalty in a final, did you know how nervous I would be? I would take one, but I would be so nervous.
So close, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Every look is smiling, but it's normal.
I would 100% take a penalty in a
No.
final because if we lose, I'd be upset with the thought that I could have scored.
No, I'm good.
Isco's good. Isco will put it top right, top left, whatever.
That
That one
was
is.
long, bro.
He's gonna put it top corner then.
Oh!
Yo.
Oh man. And he was panicking there when he's not like
Also, when I was at Falcons and it was pen shootout, right?
Yeah.
For our cup game against Centurion Blues, we were top of the log at the time, right? And we
Yeah.
were, I think, fourth. Not too bad, like I think 15 teams. We were penalty shootout, I was third choice. I was actually nervous, bro. Like before I took it, when it was my turn, no nerves, nothing, shot, scored. As soon as I walked back, I started feeling nervous. Bro.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Even though he scored.
Even though I scored, I know. Because like still,
Yeah.
it wasn't determined because everyone had scored.
But it's also scary.
That's even more pressure because everyone else scored.
Yeah, check it.
No,
Nuno Mendes is going here, but I'm worried about this guy. He doesn't take pens usually.
He's class, but top right. What? What did I say?
What a pen.
I mean,
Nuno Mendes, give Nuno Mendes man of the match, regardless of who.
you know what's crazy? Just for the top goal. Match is
What do you mean just for the top
Ma-
corner?
match is match. I'm saying, he's done that before
Look
for
how
Portugal.
early he died.
You know he's done that for Portugal before.
Yeah.
They know this class. He's done that for Portugal before. So right, I think it was. Who knows?
Just what's crazy?
Was it World Cup?
No, it was Euros.
Euros, yeah.
You know what's crazy though? That future prediction thing said 5-4. Like it could still be 5-4 in pens. Oh, I told you. Did I not say Morata's gonna miss?
Morata is.
Did not say Morata's gonna miss.
If they score, they win.
Yeah. Okay, can I just pause there? Clip back literally 5 minutes ago. I said Morata will miss. Morata doesn't take pens. It was the right choice to take him or to put him on, but he still doesn't take pens. Imagine they lose from here. Oh, 4-3.
Yo,
4-3 to Portugal. Go debate back on. Put it back on. Who's this? Ruben Neves, yeah, it's done. He scored.
Off target.
No, he didn't score. Oh.
Plus. What a pin.
Oh.
What a pin.
Lamin Belando gone.
Yeah. Yeah, can I tell you something that's crazy? Ronaldo will make an Instagram post or some interview where he'll say Nations League is harder to win than the World Cup. Mark my words.
He loves doing it. It's so real. When you were still at Al Nassr, I messaged you in MLS out of nowhere. Al Nassr is harder than MLS. Why?
There we have
Oh,
it.
what a game, man.
Portugal win on penalties, 5-3.
What a game.
I would like.
This guy's still dying. Look at this guy.
Portugal, I'll be real, not even I expected Portugal to win that, and I'm a huge Ronaldo fan, so for them to win it, such fair play to them. Wow, that's great, man. Well done. That's the first time Spain has lost in, I think, 2 years. You know what's crazy, Matteo? In the pre-match chat, both you and I said it goes to penalty.
My country.
Yeah.
My country. Well, I'm going to go post this everywhere now. Come on.
Oh, Lamin Belando. Come on.
Stop being an years ago because the road debate was finished years ago. Nothing you can do now. Where's that meme?
The minimum is stinker.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? In the pre-match chat, we said whoever does better, Nuno Mendes or your mom will win the game.
Oh, no. Pockets.
Give Nuno Mendes the
Yeah.
man of the match.
Pocket.
This one.
And you know what's funny? No one can say that this trophy is a Mickey Mouse trophy anymore because literally everyone was saying that it determines the Ballon d'Or. So don't get me wrong, it's not the World Cup, so no one can say that. But fair play.
Well, I'm going to post this on my Insta.
Yeah. Who do we still on?
Because it's facts, bro. What?
That was solid penalty.
Then he did what keepers don't like. When you look that way, you usually go that way. So that's why he did it first. Thank you to our best fan, Savi Maverick, in the chat. Savi, you weren't sure when we were discussing it. We were saying we were telling a wonky about Hussein and Maverick Lachwao. Double barrel, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Is it?
what did he say? But anyway, so we're telling a wonky about Janine Sabello, Maverick Lachwao, obviously double barrel. But on the class list, it's always been
He
Lachwao.
didn't know you only go by Lachwao.
Yeah, because he was surprised when we called you Maverick. But obviously he didn't know about your double barrel surname. Maverick Lachwao.
He's good, man.
Well, in first place.
Bro, what do you mean no one said, dude, everyone was talking about Ballon d'Or decider. Remember Dembele as well? They said the semi was the Ballon d'Or decider. This game wasn't the Ballon d'Or decider. Semi-final was. And now it's kind of undone that. So now it's really much of the balance.
Do you want this one?
What? Oh.
That is in my legs. Okay.
That's the first final Ronaldo lost.
Bro. Easy step.
He plays like 2. 4. Yeah, it is. Oh, what a game.
Messi's winning World Cup
Next year.
next year.
You know, genuinely, not even because they're gonna win out of skill. There's gonna be some controversy.
Isn't it? But can I just say, isn't it crazy how? And you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I know for a fact I'm wrong. Every single time Messi has achieved an accolade, Messi has achieved something. It's always FIFA glazing. Oh, it was robbed. Oh, they lifted this, they lifted that. Oh no, the Ballon d'Or, it's losing. It's
Oh, no,
its
like, look.
value. This trophy is losing its value just because Messi. Every single time Ronaldo wins a trophy, it's deserved. It's
No.
There's
Ronaldo-
has there ever been one time Ronaldo's won something people like Rob.
Yes, 2013 Ballon d'Or.
Okay, name something else.
You just asked for one.
But
I
I'm
gave it
saying
to
with
you.
Messi, bro, it's been
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying.
World Cup,
I agree with what you're saying.
Champions League. It's been.
But for me, what I'm saying is, and you know what's fishy? With this Club World Cup thing, remember when...
Cheers, Abi.
Cheers, boys. Oh, boy, I hope you feel better.
Boy again.
when that FIFA president, he didn't even give the criteria of what they need to do to make the Club World Cup. Messi won some, like, basically the Carabao Cup of MLS. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, that's actually what you had to do to get into the... That was fishy, dude. Like, you should have done that.
So okay.
And like, I understand that. I
But
understand
can I
that a
be
lot of
honest?
people do that for
Can I be
everything.
honest? Can I be honest? Would you not say that there has to be a time? There has to have had been times where they've done the same thing for Ronaldo.
But I just can't think of any examples like that, to be honest with you. Like,
I can guarantee there is almost that exist.
if they
But
are...
the reason why you can't think of it is because the media just
No.
just has
But not even that.
They claims Ronaldo. They
No,
claim
not even that. I don't think there was one where Ronaldo was like 50-50, like where it was like, oh, we're not going to tell Al Nassr what they need to do to qualify for this thing, but if they win, this will happen, and if not, we'll just make another talent thing. Whereas that's literally what happened with Messi. That was really dicey. And I understand that a lot of people do that too much of Messi. Like, I get that. Like, watching the World Cup, he won the World Cup fair. I get it. And I get that there was controversy as well with a lot of penalties and stuff like that.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, but my check is you're telling me you can't name one. You can't name at least 5 controversies Ronaldo.
No, controversies I
You
can.
can name lists of
Controversies I can for
Five
Ronaldo. For Ronaldo, you can
Okay.
list.
Apart from Ballon d'Or, what else did you name?
So Ballon d'Or, then in Juventus, a lot of these games were dicey.
Bro, but that's just games, bro. I'm talking about bigger things. Messi, I'm talking about World Cups, Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, no. The World Cup was fair, and I don't think people.
You know what I'm saying?
People don't dispute that the World Cup was fair.
Supposedly, I think there has to have been things that was rigged. But the thing is, my chat is the media has Messi. They're so fixated on Messi, right? They always
To be honest with you, like
the ref here, the.
I don't think it's like that to the extent that you think. I think it's very equal with how much hate they both get. But I would.
I'm saying I wouldn't not hate, but I'm saying when they call them out on. This is
I get what you're saying.
Because at the same time, you just confirm now. I can't think of any. You can't think of any. And the reason why is because the media just has Messi.
No, but also
Ronaldo.
remember that there are cases with Messi that are more recent as well. Like this Ballon d'Or that Haaland should have won. The reason they said, can I tell you what? Yes,
season.
They said World Cup that season. Was it that season?
It wasn't.
It wasn't because it was 2022 and he won the 2023 Ballon d'Or.
It's 2022 to 2023 season that they win the Ballon d'Or for. It's not the 2023 Ballon d'Or.
No. It's not. Can I tell you what? Can I tell you why it's not? Because then the Ballon d'Or debate would be starting to finish now. But they still said we need to see how these players play throughout the next half of the season.
Because there's still competition and the season isn't completely done, bro.
It is. It's just Club World Cup.
That was bad. But I'm saying, you said, oh no, you should have won it because of this extra bit. I'm saying, yeah, with the whole thing of 2023 Ballon d'Or, it's called the 2023 Ballon d'Or.
But I'm telling you,
it's the season of 2022 to 2023.
Look, I've openly said that Ronaldo did rob the Ballon d'Or. That was the case. But that one to me was a clear.
I'm just like clip this right now. There's not a single Ballon d'Or in Messi has not.
His 8-1 was a robbery.
I can put that on everything.
His 8-1 was a robbery.
Why?
Haaland outscored him, out-assisted him.
You know,
he did everything.
The amount of records Messi broke during the World Cup was.
So then should Salah win this one? Because you also just, if you're going on records, then Salah broke a shit ton of records.
The World Cup, though, bro. World Cup, biggest competition in world football. World Cup, biggest stadium.
What records did he break?
It was most man of the matches ever, most goals and assists in.
Okay, but 4 of them were penalties, 5 of them were penalties.
So it's still goals and assists.
Okay, but it's penalties, mate. I could
You're
get
Ronaldo fan.
Give me penalties in the World Cup and I'll take that record.
Ronaldo fan.
Give me the same amount of penalties in that World Cup outs for them.
You're Ronaldo fan talking about penalties.
No, but like, don't get me wrong. Ronaldo does funny things, and I don't like it when he makes that own little balance Saudi door or whatever thing he was doing. It's ridiculous. But
he's literally making his own trophy, so you
can get it. It's disgusting. But also, like, what the thing is, I think the reason why Messi gets so much hate is because the fan base doesn't want to admit that there's certain things that went wrong.
Because they're on, bro. What are they on?
You're waffling. I'm saying Ronaldo 100% is rigged things. But at least the Ronaldo fan base openly says it. Everyone hates the fact that he's making his own trophies and stuff. But in the Messi fan base, it's like, he's just hated.
Is Messi clear Ronaldo?
Yes.
That's all I want to know.
He's clear.
And that was.
He's obviously clear, dude.
But it's a valid debate.
It's obviously clear, but there were some fishy things with him. And specifically more recently. Same with Ronaldo.
Valid debate.
Everyone was tapping him on the head. He's like, hey, careful with the hair. And then everyone carried on. We got devastated Jamali's. And then people will still tell you it's a Mickey Mouse trophy. When the opposition looks devastated like that.
I just feel like.
Pick him up. I don't. He's at it all his way. He needs. Remember what I told you beginning of this season. He needs something to just humble him a bit, and then he'll become even better.
Watch Ronaldo be like 15th for Ballon d'Or now.
No.
Oh, yeah, Benny.
There's no way.
It's because of this, bro.
You can't because Saudi doesn't count as UEFA. So literally,
I can tell you now. I can tell him everything. He's going to be around
top 30. He'll be top 30.
You're lying.
I promise you will.
You'll be higher than that.
What are we putting on?
Star Wars. Like Star Wars.
Oh, wait.
if I remember.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying he's going to be around 15. So
I disagree.
So I'm going to say we'll say like, I'll say between 20th and 15th. Guarantee you.
I said below that. Below
Guaranteed.
20. Can I tell you what?
Do you know
The Saudi League doesn't count. The Saudi League doesn't count, so he's literally not going to have.
It's too soon.
Yeah, I know. We're just talking.
I'm saying, oh, you still.
Yeah.
Okay, first.
The Saudi League isn't in UEFA, so I mean they can't count it. So they can't just count one trophy and put in 15. That's ridiculous.
But wasn't.
And also, this thing was over many seasons.
But remember, when Neymar was at Santos, the Brazilian league isn't in UEFA either, but he was also ranked high for Ballon d'Or. He was in the top 10.
Santos. Oh, back then,
Yeah.
back then it was. Back then it was the world. Now it's UEFA. Yeah, back then it was nice. Back then it was the whole.
He was the Lays Ronaldo. They'll smoke up his back end.
If they do that, that's horrible. Like, genuinely.
I think Paul Kobayashi should have played.
For sure.
Human D Mason. Class.
They should have put Paul Kabasi right back. He's not a bad fullback. I think that whoever they played at right back was
Nuno Mensch.
horror.
Aiton. Nuno Mensch would have been Aiton.
No, but remember, who did they play? Like, let's check who they played. They played that Mingueza guy. Never heard of him.
Barca.
No,
yes,
Barca.
no, you did used to know. But where is that now? Like,
Let's check who they said.
Yeah, man of match, dude.
But you know what's funny? Like, Oscar Mingueza. What's really funny? Celta Vigo. That's what I'm saying. Celta Vigo. You cannot be.
and when he was a Barca, he was tired. As well.
Yeah, this season,
Champions
just about
League.
all the boss players in this season are.
That was when we were still playing Gino Dest, do you remember?
Yeah.
Braithwaite and striker.
Bro.
Horrendous. Horrible.
Yeah, do you hear that? So that Roberto Mancini won the FA Cup with Wigan Athletic. Wigan Athletic got relegated that season. And they beat City in the final. They beat that stacked City team that won the league. Man, I really thought the Portuguese were going to lose today. Should have seen a church.
We all predicted the Spain win.
At church, all the Portuguese people were wearing the Portuguese soccer clothes. It was so funny.
Yeah, this guy's gonna eat clays in my day, you know? Leave. Don't.
Oh, get out of here.
Then he scored the equalizer, right?
Tap in, bro.
Oh, goal to goal.
Where is he going?
Zubimendi also scored a tap in. Who do you think? Which player of the tournament go to Nuno Mendes?
This is on fire.
It's valid.
Fire.
Send that to me. Send that to
This
me.
game, yeah, valid.
This is fire.
This game.
Violin, man. That's.
Who's at Zoo? Who's at Zoo?
We weren't given enough praise. Missing. Now people posting about Zoom. That situation is crazy. The fact that I was there, and then when it was like a week later, got shut down.
You went to Zoo?
Yeah,
When?
Amy's off boy.
Crazy.
All events. Went to Zoom. Crazy.
I don't think anyone's watching today.
Strong.
Yeah. Okay, cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And no one's watching. Goodbye.